dog dick. This is how we started the stream, by the way.
Hi
Awesome.
stream. Hi stream.
Hi,
Hey,
stream.
it's not my
You don't
fault
suck
bro
dog.
said dog dick.
Hey, stream. You don't suck dog dick, stream.
What else? Yeah,
Chat,
stream
you
doesn't. Just
absolutely
Emerson.
do. Chat is
But,
not safe.
What is it? They have Taskmaster, Hulk, Sentinel, fucking Super Scroll for some reason.
Cole would play. Okay, I feel like he'd play two fuck ass. Beautiful Joe, Phoenix Red.
Arthur, Phoenix, and Beautiful Joe. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I feel like you could swap one of those characters out for like Super Scroll or some shit though.
No, not Super Scroll. I think Taskmaster. If not
Taskmaster is-
Taskmaster, then like
Spider-Man.
Deadpool.
A
Deadpool.
party of fuck asses.
Russ,
That's
I mean,
it.
not Russ. Cole, you saw the Badger video.
Yeah.
You got
Oh,
you know
he
what
knows.
you know what's up.
Yeah, I do.
He knows what the fuck is up.
I know. Obviously, Deadpool is an obvious pick.
All right, so you guys ready to start?
I am
Yeah.
ready. I am ready.
All right. We can continue the fighting game talk after this. In which case, I will make everybody install Smash Flash 2 and beat your guys' ass as Bandana D.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Fuck off! I'm muting your soundboard. We just started.
I only did it because you
Yeah.
said you were gonna force us
Oh
to play
shit.
Smash Flash.
We're gonna. What do you mean? You don't fuck with Smash Flash? Also, we're rolling through roll 20, by the way.
No, I do, but forcing it's evil.
On my way to roll 20.
On
That's
my way to
because
roll
I
20.
want. I think it'd be funner if we could show the rolls. You know?
Yeah.
I don't remember my login.
God.
We're good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Giddy frog on.
Going on?
I don't remember the
We're
context
doing
for
rolls
that.
through roll 20. I don't remember. It was just like just the banner was just like an ever-changing thing of. Ugh. You know what?
Yeah. True. Those are dice. Roll 20 shit. There we go. Hey, there's Gup.
Oh right, I forgot. I need to open this in
Mr.
my other
Gup.
browser because
Miser.
Roll20 doesn't like mine.
I forgot to put in rolls, so I'm doing that real fast.
Hmm.
Under capture. Roll 20. Huzzah.
Hit magic, it's Mortis.
What?
Found out
Alright.
Cole's Marasmus.
Kick your
Dude.
pants.
No freaking way. Ducks.
How about you check
Bonus
that?
ducks!
Bonus ducks.
I'm just saying, bro, if
Magic
you don't fuck with
maxing.
Marasmus, I can't fuck with you.
Magic maxing and Marasmus pills.
I'm so Marasmus good, guys.
Thy end is now. I'll be back.
Okay, there he
Like,
goes!
his
I'm
end
guessing
He
he's
was
getting
not
that phone
lying.
call.
Yeah, probably.
His end was now apparently fucking hell.
My end is now.
Yay. I don't have
Crash.
to do the business anymore. All shops are now S. God, that took a while.
So are we waiting for him to get back or
Yeah,
keep going?
probably should.
Well, if we are, I'm gonna go make a bowl of popcorn.
Okay.
The popcorner.
Oh, I could
Wait.
do that.
Popcorn.
Pop my corn till I beep, 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 beep.
Hey, yo, what?
Anyway, popcorn time. I'll do that.
He goes and then he leaves.
Youth these days.
You have lost a piece of army issued equipment, and you will remain in this army until you are 510 years old. which is how long it would take for you to replace a set of Mark 10 combat armor that you have lost.
Are we playing yet?
No.
No, we gotta wait for Russ to get back.
Still? Damn.
Yes.
He just
what?
left.
He just
Oh,
went.
my bad, my bad, my bad.
You are the asshole. Beyond down east. Nah.
Hi, Reed Spawn.
Oh, hi, Respawn. I'm
Yeah.
opening up my
We were just about to
Twitch
start,
so
and then
I
Rust got his phone call.
Which he said to start because he didn't know he was gonna get the phone call, and as soon as it happened,
Yeah.
I can't see his chat. No. What did he say?
Ayakasi. Northeast corner. Okay, I should probably make sure I have Ayakasi.
Oh, I do need to go up here. Okay, cool.
I actually have a fair amount of these, which is good.
Fuck, I died. Anyway.
I don't have any of Ayaka's, so I still gotta look around. The northeast, okay, northeast corner of Pier. This is the northwest corner. Oops. Can't go back here.
Oh.
Can't go back here. You are noting. Noiting. Wonderful. I don't have Ike. Right. Right. Where's this freaking card? The freaky card. These would be the trailers. Maybe I need to area reset.
The bear reset. Okay, King Asgore. That one I think was funny. I'm patting myself on the back for that one.
Hey chat, here's Timmy's address.
What the fuck?
Go assassinate him. No, I'm joking.
Hey, yo, there's a guy on my door.
So there's a guy in your what? That's big.
Guy at my door.
Oh. That'll be Reed's fun.
Oh. I respawn. Just got shot.
Yeah. What the heck?
Alright, there. I finally got the roll 20 chat set up. Somebody roll. Somebody do some funny rolling. Connor, you don't have a roll 20 account, do you?
No.
Can you make one real fast?
Yeah, Walrus is gone.
Sure.
Because I'm trying to get... It's really fast.
Okay.
Oh! And I'll also do all my rolls open now. Because I think that's more interesting. Oh! Yeah. Still doesn't hit. Sorry, dude.
Ah, come on. Well, that's concerning if I cannot
Kill
find...
the DM! No, that's not a
Yes.
command you can do.
I can't
Oh, I
find
do have an
the
account.
card.
Wait, no?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh,
Maybe do I?
I don't know, dude. Why would I know that? Of course I know that.
Trying to fix something.
I know
Thank you,
all
you.
your information
Thank you,
ever.
beast mode. Timmy, are you ready to go beast mode?
What kind of beast?
Jimmy.
Holy cow! No, I don't think I can be. I don't think I know. I don't know if I ever will be.
Okay.
Camaro Shopping District. It's over
Where the
there.
goddamn fuck is the link for the roll 20, dude?
Just go to okay. If you're already in
Just
it, you
log
just go to
into-
roll20.net.
Yeah, just
and
log
you
into
should see it.
Roll20.
Okay. I'm in.
Wonderful. I'm gonna shop on my Camarocho July district. And then I find the card. Raid Spot is having a good time. I sure could use an egg burrito right now. Dang. The duders saw me. Oh my god, there's like 6.
You think Cole has like the whole popcorn machine out, like the whole cart, where there's like a basket in the top, and then when it overflows, the popcorn comes out?
Okay.
He's
so,
probably growing
I'm
corn
gonna
in
say
his
my name.
backyard.
Okay.
Hey, Cole.
So I created the account.
Okay, I guess I gotta make an invite anyways. So you're lucky.
Yeah.
What were you guys talking about?
Yo,
I was asking if I was saying, do you think Cole has a popcorn machine like one of those carts, where there's a basket in the top where the popcorn overflows out of?
I
When
wish
you
I had one
arrive.
of those. I do have an air fryer though.
Nice. Okay, here's the invite.
Alright.
Popcorn.
Yeah. What kind of popcorn?
Oop.
Well, just regular butter and salt.
Beer.
Yeah.
Did I miss it?
So
Oh.
you should be able to click that link.
I'm simply unintelligent.
Where's
I
the-
already had Haruki
oh,
A and B.
there we go.
Haruki C.
Alright. Do I click launch game?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll click and launch nuclear bomb. It's over now.
Nuclear Bob. What do you think
It's gonna
Rust's
turn on
call
voice
is
and
about?
Video?
Cancer diagnosis. No, don't turn on
Ooh.
video.
Well, it says join voice and video.
Don't.
You must have just no.
And give me a minute.
Let cancer die. Every time someone colon
Oh, can you hear me?
I want to
Can you
kill
hear
them.
me? Oh, well.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Alright.
That was the last one. news concerning. Oh, anyways. Let's see. Dude, I'd be absolutely dashing around Kamurocho.
Rage.
Wow.
God damn it. Got popcorn stuck in my fucking braces.
Where in the world is this card? Okay.
No, I'm done waiting. We're moving on.
Valid.
All right. So, let's we're gonna pick up basically right, not right where we left off, because okay, so it's gonna be December 26th. And I guess the person who goes first is between Cole, Connor, and Emerson.
I don't have any planned things, so I need a moment. Please, one of
Okay.
you two go first.
I don't care either way.
I kind of want to do Connor's character day,
Okay.
My
Alright.
what thing?
your story day.
Oh,
Your
Okay.
Duder Day.
It is December 26th, and you've woken up for probably about the 6th day inside of a house, which is not
Okay.
something you're, inherently accustomed to. You were a traveler, you were nomadic. You didn't really stick to one place for very long. This is probably the longest you've ever spent in a single area.
Yeah.
And not even to mention that, you are in a city. And it's not like you're camping out for a week in the woods. You are in a city. You are in and you are in a city at one of its most eventful times, right after the big city slide, where there's probably the most people in the city there are going to be all year. You wake up in your your second story bedroom that you share. You don't share the bedroom. In the house you share with Bobby and Orma and Altus and Dragon.
Okay.
A really fucked up version of Friends.
They didn't share a house in Friends, I'm pretty sure. I don't get it. Why doesn't the bigger guy eat all of the smaller guys? It's a Futurama joke.
Wow, yo, wow.
Yeah. Stop rolling. Bazillion fucking. I can hear it,
What?
Wait, it makes noise for you?
Yes, it goes whap.
Oh, that was I had no idea it made noise.
Bro, 19,000 D16.
Yeah, and
I think it just caps out. Obviously, it just caps out.
But yeah, so I.
No, I got about approximately half of that. It rolled 19,000 dice.
Christ.
Hmm.
Anyways, and you feel today you're a little, uh, you feel a little like out of it, I suppose, right? You're not used to this big city environment, and it's almost too loud for you because of it. All that hustle and bustle outside.
Gotcha. Yeah.
What do you, what do you do?
Um. Well, I'd like to. So I'm in a city.
Yes,
Is,
you're in
so
Play City.
now, is my tribe still around, or are they? Or
No,
are they gone?
you said you couldn't
Yeah.
find your tribe.
I wasn't sure if this was like a flashback or something.
No, this is today. This is December 26th.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go hunting, or at least I'm gonna go to the. I'm at least gonna go to towards the wilderness, if not just straight up go hunting. I don't know.
Okay.
And I guess before I go, I should leave a note or something. Just
Okay.
so that
Yeah.
they don't start worrying about me. So I. Huh. How would I do that? Do I have the ability to do that?
Well, you can read
I
and
get-
write a couple of languages.
Yeah, fair. I was wondering if I had the materials, but I guess if the house probably does, right?
Yeah. Let's just say the house does.
We got
It'd be
craft
kinda weird if
paper.
it didn't.
So yeah, I'm gonna go
You
ahead
at
and
the
write
very
a note
least can
say
find
that.
3 sugarcane. You think?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave a note saying that I'm gone. I will be back. I just
I'm
needed some
gone.
time alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go to the woods, if you will. Or what's left of them.
Well, there aren't really woods in this area. While I did say woods, it is kind of just like the tall grass area near the edges of the big town that the setting is.
That'll work.
But it's woodsy enough that you render that as the wilderness.
Yeah. I figured as much.
Let's just say you grab something to do. What you grab like one item or a couple of items to do the one thing you are mainly planning on doing. What do you grab and what are you trying to do?
So specifically one item?
Let's just say like we're focusing it, you know?
Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring my instrument. That's what I'm gonna bring.
Instrument. What do you have?
Yeah. I'm gonna say that I have like. All right, so you know how you can kind of like play a piece of grass like a reed.
Yeah.
You ever done that? That's what I have basically.
Alright, cool. You grab the grass reed, and I'm guessing you're going into the wilderness to practice or play some music.
Yeah. This is exactly what I am doing.
Average Connor behavior.
Yeah, true.
Quiet down. You're not even here.
Lol.
At least he
Alright.
is back.
Yep.
Oh,
Alright, so
full
you
screen
you
action.
you grab your the piece of grass reed that you've been carrying with you, and the kind of the area in which both you and everybody else kind of live at is on the bottom of the city near the edge, because that's the only way for Marn to have a fucking backyard.
Gotcha.
And as you grab it, you pass through the streets. You kind of looking around, and the streets are full. It almost feels like they've been full this entire time you've been here. But soon you find yourself escaping the hustle and bustle of the city, making your way through like the path of desire outside and into the wilderness of the
Nice.
town. You find now you walk for I'd say a quarter of the day, just like taking in the environment, trying to find the nicest place. Eventually settling upon this kind of this giant stump from a previously felled tree that is, it is kind of multiple times your height, but there's just enough rubble and dirt, and the roots are positioned just the way that you're able to climb on top of it and find this kind of like resonance bowl in the center of this tree trunk.
Very epic.
So
Well, I'm gonna play in there. I'm gonna go in there.
The Pied Piper looking ass.
Yeah.
okay, so describe yourself going into the going in and starting a fight.
So I go in, and kind of, how do I describe this? Okay, so I go in, right? I do some basic, like, because I imagine, well, yeah, I do some basic, like, trying to center a pitch, if you will, because you can't really control pitch on just a piece of grass. With like valves or anything, it's just a piece of grass. So I try to focus on centering a pitch for a while, and then eventually I start to basically sit on that pitch for a while, but I also add some embellishment, if you will. So I kind of like do some weird like flutters and some like slides and stuff. So I noodle around on it, basically. There's no specific goal in mind. I'm just doing the thing, if you will.
And I say after a while of just kind of like, I don't know, maybe attuning yourself to the way that this plays, because you've had this since you became disconnected with your traveling party.
Yes.
But you probably haven't used it since you met the Raiders of the Last Ark. You were introduced to all these new people in this new concept of Christmas. You probably didn't, and you wanted to integrate yourself with the people that you probably felt the safest with since your original traveling party. So you did kind of let playing the grass, you kind of left it alone for a little bit. You're a little rusty, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And as you stand in the center of this like dip in the tree trunk, this like this cavernous dip, and you hear the sound of your own grass root bouncing off the inner walls, it starts to come to you. It comes to you fast, and you remember because you can't control the pitch very well. You kind of remember these rhythms, and while you remember these rhythms, music often played during resting times, during peaceful times, with your nomadic tribe. This music coming back to you, and while you cannot produce these pitches, you cannot produce these melodies, you can produce those rhythms.
Oh, yeah, I see what's going on.
And the rhythms kind of start to mix with bird calls, the flowing of the wind, and the way that it whistles through the grass and holes in the trees. And you feel
Very
at
epic.
peace. The most you ever have in a while.
Hell yeah. I love inner peace.
And after you probably go out. You probably you've found yourself in a bit of a zen state. You don't feel the stress, so you're gonna spend some time here. You probably spend about half the day just playing around, just relaxing. Uh,
Yeah.
Before long, you notice the sun is setting, and you are far from town.
Uh-oh.
And you're not alone anymore, but you don't feel scared, because you kind of just see, resting maybe on another tree trunk, just close, but not close enough to disturb you, sits a wild squirrel.
Oh.
Um, and you feel you know the threat of a squirrel that is the size of you, but it's not threatening right now.
Oh, okay. Good.
Okay. Do you know your way
You want
back?
the- I would say because I'm used to having to go around a lot, that if, we came across an important area, we would make sure to keep track of that. So I would say that through that I was probably mapping my area.
All right, like a mental map.
Yeah. So it would probably be a check.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you want to make a? Would you like to make a survival check for me?
Yeah, sure.
All right, do this
Uh,
through roll 20, please.
Gotcha.
And the command is, I believe, it's just
Slash R or slash roll.
slash roll, and then
Slash roll.
like if you're like 1d20 plus whatever your modifier is.
Okay, and this is survival.
Yeah, this would be survival.
20 plus 4. Any spaces between the
Okay,
anything?
hold on. I'll kind of type this command out for you.
Okay.
Slash roll X. Just replace the X's with whatever number you need.
Okay.
I believe that command will work.
Gotcha. Okay. So I should have spaces around the plus. Alright. Oh, hey!
All right,
Go,
you
20.
very simply remember your way back. It is and while
Below
you
the
were
left.
lost in the music for a little while, you certainly can make your way back. And
Hell yeah.
you you get home, you walk back into town, and the town is quiet. It's nighttime. People have long since gone to bed, and the only people left on the streets are kind of the people who you would probably expect to find at nighttime. You might see a couple of bat people, or like, this is a lot of the time where a lot of the other insect folk come out, or maybe you just see, maybe you see a couple, like a band of rabbits out, doing a pub crawl through the town.
Nice.
And you walk back into the home you share with basically the rest of the party. Is Bobby just like conked out on the couch, or what's left of it?
Bobby is like conked out on his little pile. Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby's
Amazing.
passed out. Alfpog pulled over him like a blanket.
Awesome.
Men when you don't give them a blanket at the sleepover.
Lanky Bobby. Oh. Ooh.
Dinky Bobby.
Where's... Oh, there's... So are we done with my thing then?
Well,
You still got like 2 more days.
we're not doing each day back to back to back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would take a while and people
Yeah.
would get bored.
Yeah.
True.
You get home, and in kind of like, I guess, a fit of inspiration, you decide to mark down as much of what you can remember of the tribe's music. While you can't play it. You aren't really proficient in like significant amount of instruments. In fact, a grass reed's probably like the equivalent of a fucking recorder.
Yeah.
You know that if you continue to travel with the people you may now call friends, you will more than likely find one soon. Okay.
Very
December
good, yeah.
December 27th. Who wants to go next?
Well, I
No
guess.
one apparently.
It doesn't have to be the story day. It can be any of the days. I just had to do something to start you guys off, so
Yeah.
I picked Connor's story day, and I think that went pretty well.
Thank you.
It was nice.
It was
Alright,
quite nice. I
Okay,
enjoyed
if you guys don't speak up, I will eeny meeny miny email you guys.
Dude, do a D5? D5?
Not a thing,
Okay.
sadly.
Let's see if it'll let me roll a d5.
Probably will.
Let's roll d5. I don't. That's a 3. So, 1, 2, 3. That's Nick.
That's
Come on.
me. Okay.
Which day do you want?
We can do the skill
day.
learn day.
Okay, skill learn day.
And I have to look in my notes to remember what I was gonna do. I think I pinned it. I didn't pin it. Give me a sec.
I ain't pin. There can't be that much there.
Who you calling Pinhead?
No, it was like a sentence each.
The individual ideas for 3-day stretch.
Yeah, I
next
found
time.
it, I
It's
found it, I
like
found it.
right there.
I found it. I accidentally went past it because I didn't think it'd be so short. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go out and study up magic. But first, to do so, was it at the... Hold on to me. I actually have to DM you in notes for this. I'm sorry.
I'm looking at my notes. I'm looking at the notes. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna head over to the guild to ask for places to go to train up some magic.
All right.
I'm gonna trot over to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, so you get to the you arrive at the Adventurers Guild, and once again, you walk in. You look kind of almost like instinctually, your eyes kind of drift over to the adventuring board, and you see once again there's nothing. As you told, there would more than likely not be for some time. And sitting at the receptionist desk, just like last time, is that kind of rabbitkin woman, the receptionist.
Okay. I'm going to walk up and be like, "Hey, thanks for helping us the other day. I would like to learn up on some magic, and I know we have the college in town, but is there any place you would recommend?"
Actually, I want to do something real quick before we get to that. And it is because you have, okay, it's just a couple of things like to establish your backstory in this area a little bit, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And a couple, I think one of the most basic ones is, have you lived in Play City, like most of your life for a significant amount of time?
I've been there for a good while. Not growing up, but I moved here. So like 5, 6 years? 4 or 5?
Okay. And how long have you been? Because you, I think, were one of the people who had an adventuring license before the start of the campaign.
I had
You've
I had a copper one, the lowest one.
Yes, that is technically the lowest tier, but you probably you weren't exactly adventuring the same kind of adventuring life everybody else lived.
Yeah,
The slaying monster, getting loot. You were still an archaeologist. You probably went out to look for things.
I did. I went in
How
goofy
long
places.
have you been an adventuring license?
How long have I had the license?
Yes.
Probably as long as I've been in study as an archaeologist. So, what's my guy's age again? 23?
Yeah. Okay. So sounds like you've probably been an adventurer for also about 5 years.
Yeah.
So sounds like you came. Well, I have described Play City as being a place that a lot of early lower level kind of adventures do come to start their adventuring lives.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not saying that Marin came to Play City to start his career isn't crazy. So I guess at this point you would have known that receptionist for 5 years.
Oh yeah, I guess barely.
Although, uh, you probably haven't actually made. It sounds like you haven't made any real effort to actually get to know them.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Good to know. All right, so when you talk to the receptionist, she kind of like, you see her kind of like think for a second, like kind of like placing a finger on her chin, before she reaches underneath the counter and pulls out this bundle of like paper, and starts like looking through it. Bundle as in like, not quite a book, like it isn't properly bound in the same way as a book, but it is a a set of papers connected online.
Awesome.
I didn't want you to, it wasn't like a scroll. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Just
and she goes-
justifying how it works in our silly world. Go ahead.
Well, if you wanted to learn magic, I guess, aside from the Wizards College, there is the Bard's College in town. And she kind of like pauses and she looks around. There's a couple of very intermediate classes for people who aren't quite ready to make that step towards a college.
Okay.
As an adventurer at the copper level, you are, and having previously expressed interest in magic, and obviously you have done that because that feels like something you would have done.
Yeah.
Especially since that is kind of, I guess, part of your study anyways. She
Mhm.
pulls out this little voucher and hands it to you for, a free lesson at a local intermediate, beginner intermediate, magic tutor.
Oh, thank you. What is it for? Is it is it in a specific? Well, I know what a tutor is, but is it like for? Is it for like a specific subject, or is it just like beginner level stuff?
It is beginner level magic, like level
Okay.
1 cantrips, stuff like that.
Huge.
All right, and I'm guessing you're going to that today, obviously, because that's how this works.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll be on my way. Bye bye. I'm out. And I'm walking over it. I don't know where it is actually.
Well,
Does it say on the
says
voucher?
It says on the voucher.
Okay.
That's an address listed.
Roll
It
d20
is-
to not get lost.
It's in the city you live in, that's fucked.
No, I'm kidding.
I can't figure my way out of here. There's 3 staircases and a slide, and I still can't figure it out.
Dude, I could tell you the exact layout of Ra's temple, but like, I don't know how to get to that hot dog place.
I know 3 places: the Adventures Guild, Cancun, Grill, and my house.
Yeah, grind set. All right.
You do make it there. Obviously, it's kind of in the upper area of the city, in
Mhm.
the same kind of, not block but general area as the 2 colleges in town.
Mhm.
And you find, it is kind of a manor, I guess. It is
Mm.
what we would realize is just like a Barbie's dream house at the top of this playground. But for you, it looks like a very luxurious house, matching the architecture that you've so been studying.
Okay. What's the color scheme?
Pink.
Pink?
Fuchsia, even.
Dude, freaking Barbie's school for wizardry. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. Go in.
Now, you enter in, and you find yourself kind of met by a. I'm thinking.
Go ahead. I'm just collecting telephone cards anyway.
You find yourself met by a, this kind of like elderly looking frogman with what is very clearly a fake beard on.
Okay.
and you see I put frog. Damn it! You got me.
What was this frog all weird?
Wrong.
Frog.
Wrong.
I also put on background BG because I realized you weren't playing any.
Yeah. And you know, you see him, and he sees you holding that voucher, and he kind of like holds his hand for it as to shake it. You know, he has 3 fingers. He's a fucking frog. 3 webbed fingers.
Froggy.
That's cool.
Hello, my name is Ribera, and he kind of like
Alfonso
and,
Rivera.
like just by the like way he said it, you realize, you have a feeling it's not his real name because people actually do just get normal fucking names, but he clearly mixed together Rivera and Ribbit.
Stage name. I feel like this might be a scam or a crack then, but I'll go with it.
Do you shake his hand?
Yeah, I'll shake his hand. Can I like accidentally mess up and tug on his beard a little so it falls down?
If you want to accidentally quote unquote do that,
Sleight of
roll a
hand?
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
check,
What's my modifier? +5. Okay.
Plus 6.
18.
18. All right.
Alright.
You-
Nice to meet you, Ribera.
As you go to shake his hand, you kind of like loop one finger into his beard, and as you shake it, it pulls down and just goes around his like neck.
His ankle.
And you see that the beard is just covering this really very like almost atrociously big kind of like neck bulge that frogs get.
Right, okay.
And he goes, I can't. Excuse me. And he pulls it back up towards around his chin.
Oh, he's insecure.
Oh,
Man.
sorry. Didn't mean to disturb you there.
Dude, that's the poor fellow.
It's fine. It's fine. No, I've learned to live with it. I assume by the voucher you're here to learn magic.
Yes, that's right. Just some beginner level stuff I'd like to put under my study.
Well, to get started, you need something to kind of channel the magic that we find in a world. You wouldn't happen to have anything like that, would you?
I got this string in my canteen.
What in your case? And like you start, you open your pocket canteen open and start pulling it out like a clown pulling a string out of their
Man.
scarf rope out of their fucking mouth.
Does this work?
Well, I mean, he kind of leans forward, look at it, and then he kind of goes, but his is it's kind of croaky as he does it.
Oh.
And he goes, well, I mean, I suppose.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose.
Something to work with. Shall we get started?
If you are having trouble, I do recommend maybe going to a pawn shop and picking up a very nice looking wand, stick, staff, marble, anything.
Oh shit.
Would you heavily prefer I do that? Or is this
No,
fine?
I mean, I'm just, I've never seen anybody cast magic on a fucking string, okay? And I don't want to be mean, but I feel like you might be setting yourself up for failure.
No, I've been able to conquer a lot in the past. I feel like I can work with it.
Well, okay. And he kind of leads you to the back of the house, in which case you stand on what is like very clearly, just like a shelf that has just been planted on the side of a playground. So you guys
I'll be right
have
back. I'm being
balcony,
told that
quote
it's
unquote, to
time
work on.
to eat animals.
Okay.
And he goes, okay, I need you to, what's the best way to go about this? In fact, sorry, he scratches his fake beard again. We're gonna start you off. Okay, what's a cantrip you learned?
One of them was definitely Mage Hand.
Okay, not mage hand.
It is Green Flame Blade and Minor Illusion.
Maybe mage hand's what we're gonna do. So what you're going to magic has three main parts. It's a casting gesture, a verbal component, and either material or a casting object. Usually, we try to get beginners cast with casting objects.
Right.
And I guess you're going to use your string. Uh, follow. You don't need to say it in the exact same way I say it, especially if you know another language and you want to, as an adventurer, obviously, you may want to hide what you do. So speaking a different language to cast magic might always be an
Oh.
option.
Do you know any Sphinx? Do you know any Sphinx?
I know. I know Bullywog.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this in common for you. Okay.
Okay.
If you can translate what I say to things and you want to do it that way, feel free.
Yeah,
kind of-
I can translate later.
You see him like grab the bottom of his beard and stick his hand all the way in and pull out this, what is clearly just like, you see him pull out like a match, like it burnt, the match of the end burnt off, and it kind of like has that crystalline glow that magic items you've come to know have, and he like he kind of does a quick motion, and he because cantrips are going to have really quick motions, and he flicks forward, going ring four for my hand, as you see this like three-fingered hand made of like green energy appear. This is one of the most common spells that I think you might find. It is called Mage Hand. It's one of the easiest ones for you to learn. So we're going to start here. This is a cantrip, and you should not feel too exerted doing this.
Okay. Just like string. Come here.
All right, can you make me an Arcana check for that?
Yeah, I can do that. Here's my Arcana. +2. Oh, dirty 20.
And you okay? I'll just say for the sake of this, he put down like a little bottle for you guys to grab with the mage hand, and you saw him do that.
Okay.
You pull this string from the just maybe an inch or so out of the canteen that you have, and it's sopping wet because it's in your water canteen. And you go string go, and you instead of like conjuring an ethereal hand, the string launches from your hand, like the tip of it, and wraps around the bottle and floats into the air about an inch or so.
Ah.
And he goes, I guess that works. And now his eyes widen a little bit. Like, there's a very obvious pause. He's like processing what happened.
Sweet. Okay.
Okay, well, you're clearly getting a hold of this much better than I have. What's a first, much better than most people have. What's a first level spell you know?
First level spell, Puppet.
Puppet, what does Puppet do?
Oh, it's funny.
Tell
Your gesture forces one humanoid you can see within range to make a con saving throw. On a failed save, target must move up to its speed in a direction you choose, based on its movement speed.
Okay.
You can also cause the
anything-
target to drop whatever it's holding.
Do you have anything else you can use?
Id Insinuation and Find Familiar.
Oh, man. We're going to break the rules of Puppet just for the sequence.
Okay.
Okay, and Vinny goes, all right. He puts down another bottle, and he goes, this is seeing how quickly you've gathered a first level spell. I've been a cantrip. I'm going to teach you a first level spell. This one is called Puppet. And he pulls out this. He goes inside and he like drags out like this drawing like mannequin thing. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And he kind of he holds the burnt match wand in one hand and flicks it down while in the other hand kind of like doing a claw motion downwards, like how somebody would hold a puppet's controls.
Oh, okay.
And he just says "He-ho puppet" as he flicks his wand towards the wooden armature. And you see as it starts to lumber around a little.
Oh.
All right. Now I understand, and as I'm saying this, roll a Arcana check again.
Uh-huh.
And I understand this might take you a second to figure out, the gap between a cantrip and a first level spell. I'll give you. I want to give you advantage on this because it's funny.
Okay.
I have something fun that you can do.
20. Oh my god, that 20.
I understand if this is something that you might have trouble with because the gap between a cantrip and a first level spell is quite a lot, actually.
Go,
Something
go,
we'll
gadget,
talk
puppet.
about. And as you do that, as you say
My
that, you
name.
interrupt him, and the string once again strings out of your hand, and it kind of like hooks on this like invisible pole in the air, and it strings down, splitting to grab the armature as you pull into the air like an actual puppet. And he goes, "By the maker, why do I keep getting sent to freaks?" And he grabs the edge of his balcony. I don't think I can teach you anything today. Get out. And he sticks the wand back in his beard.
Oh, thank you. Bye.
All right.
Getting
Walking out of
freaks.
Barbie Castle after getting too freaky.
And the too freaky for Mr. Ribera.
Lovely.
All right. December.
Wow, wow, wow. Me go back home.
Dragon is in a coma for his learning day.
That's what he learned. Had to get out of a coma.
Nope, he's still in it.
He failed. That one.
My note, coma.
Back to collecting telephone cards. That was very enjoyable. Thank you.
Nice. I don't know how many days are in December.
Oh.
I never. I'll be honest. I never went to
I think
the
it's
effort
31.
of
It
memorizing.
is 31.
It's 31. I never made the effort of memorizing it because I could just look at a calendar.
The last month has 31 days. It's crazy.
Thank you. 29th.
So does the
We're gonna
first.
go between the people who haven't gone yet.
Okay, I guess I'll go this time. I'll go this time.
Okay.
Bobby is up and about after doing a couple of days of chilling.
Yay, man! You had you had Christmas presents to enjoy.
Yeah, he was having fun. He was enjoying himself with his.
You had to look at your
Hat
wooden
hack.
turkey for 3 days. Which
He
day do you
still
want?
has. He still has the wooden turkey on him, by the way. He's
Well, it's not
feeding
like
it on
it's
himself.
not like you're gonna eat it.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna chuck it at someone.
Okay, which day do you want?
Let's
Let's go learn story personal.
The whole like skill. I want to
Skill
get that out
day.
of the way because I do have to change my music skill. Remember, Grandpa's gonna teach him how to properly use his shit this time and not turn into the beast.
Okay, so what we're gonna do for this bit is okay. What else did you? You got warlock. You got your warlock patron stuff.
Yeah, I got my warlock patron stuff here. Let me look at what I grabbed. I got the Pact of the Talisman because I have that big ass fucking, His amulet. Daisy.
Hold on. Pact boon. Okay, pact of the amulet. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a very funny bit. I want somebody to volunteer to witness this.
Alright.
I volunteer.
Okay. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a very funny bit is where you're gonna verbally react to what I DM you. I'll be Grandpa,
Okay.
obviously.
Okay. Alright.
So Marin's, 2 days ago Marin learned magic, and I guess yesterday he just rested because everybody's like, damn, Dragon's in a coma, and nothing happened yesterday. So
what's going on?
today as Marin's walking into, I guess just show everybody like, hey, I can do magic now. he finds Bobby standing in what is technically this house is what would be kitchen, although the only thing that got cooked there, nothing really's been cooked here because for whatever reason, Dragon did not cook the house.
Hmm.
Probably because no one's cleaned this house in about 20 years.
Yeah, Bobby is just kind of, he's laying on the floor, just kind of reading a book slowly, like just turning pages, just reading something,
Alright,
a slow day.
and as Marn walks in, and before Bobby could even notice Marn walking in, something else catches his attention, and of course you know what that is. Although Marn doesn't see anything.
Yeah, I know it hurt a little bit, admittedly, but it worked out, didn't it? We won. We got a lot of money too.
Yeah.
Marn's
Cash, money?
Yeah, you don't get
What
it.
are y'all talking about?
That was directed at me, right?
No. You see
No.
Bobby staring out into space like you did on the train.
Oh. Hey, Bobby.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm just, talking with someone.
Oh, were you talking to me? Yeah, I was wondering. I'm just like...
Well, yeah, that's fair.
You know, okay, Cole. You need to say when you're looking at Marn and when you're looking at Grandpa or in the space.
Yeah, Bobby snaps back to Grandpa. He's like, yeah, I know. Well, I would like to have, something to do in those kinds of situations, but that's just kind of what I didn't do it on purpose. I'm sorry.
Bobby?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright. Okay.
He looks back at Grandpa.
I'll sit down in the room and start practicing a little mage hand.
Awesome. This scene is not going the way I expected, and it's kind of funny.
I'm just twiddling my
Alright.
fingers right now.
Bobby just sort of looks down at his hand.
How's it going?
Did Aldous just also walk into this?
Hey, Altus. What's going on?
No, this is like out of character. Out of character. How's it going, fellas?
We're in a scene.
Yeah, we're in character right now, dog. Shut the fuck.
Hi, Arma.
Man, I'm just,
Bobby
Sorry, that was
imagines
funny.
a cannon.
Cannon. Like Mega Buster cannon.
Like a Mega Buster, yeah.
And everybody who's in the room, as in just Bobby and Marn, see as kind of the wood around on Bobby's I guess non-dominant hand, kind of falls off in the shape of like a Mega Buster.
Oh shit.
Is this the day that
That's
I was
cool.
gone?
No, we're doing this on subsequent days.
Can I get
That's
a
cool.
Can I get a history
Oh.
check to get the reference?
Sure, yeah, actually, no, that's completely fair. Do a history check, see if you know Mega Man.
I don't.
You
I
do
got a
not know
6.
Mega Man.
Man, tragic.
Right over your head. You just
Mega
like,
Man's fire.
you kind of like make the connection in your head. Like as far as it goes, you go. Bobby owns a cannon. Maybe that's kind of like as far as the connection goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's quite
Oh,
silly.
I
Bobby
guess.
kind of based it off the cannon that was dug up from Marin's backyard too.
Oh.
Yeah, so then it does look similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I recognize that at least.
So Bobby's like really excited, like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's cool.
Oh, and it is kind of wispy in the same way that like Indri's look or the same way that Bobby looked when he quacked out of the wooden soldier body he inhabits, but it doesn't hurt. Like very notably, because you do feel pain. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah. All right.
And as you say all right, and as you kind of like picture your hand again, the wood that fell off your hand to make that cannon, like it starts to like shake a little and fly back onto your arm like dry bones. And you once
Bobby,
again,
did you do
uh,
that?
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
Oh, all
Wait,
right.
how?
Now,
I'm curious now.
Bobby's jumping up and down like an excited kid. Oh, that's so cool. Ah, thank you, Grandpa.
Oh, Grandpa mentioned big. Bobby, is that who you were talking to just now? Somehow?
Yeah, my grandpa's here.
Okay. Uh, how does he look? If I might ask.
His eyes
What
probably.
does Grandpa look like?
I don't
Does he
know.
just-
What does Grandpa look like?
I think it's like really funny to just say he looks like weirdly regular. Like he just looks like my grandpa. You know? Slightly gray hair. You know,
Slightly gray hair.
fair skin.
I've got my notebook out.
He's a little shorter than me.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
My grandpa does have like a bit of like a. How do I just describe it? He has a bowler on, and he looks kind of like. He looks like he's out of like a. I'm saying this out of character. He looks like he's out of a old 1950s like colorless movie.
Yeah.
He's like, you know,
Oh.
black and white. He's about a little bit shorter than me. A bowler
He's
hat. a
actually black
suit.
and white.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what do you tell Marin though?
Okay. So he is. My grandpa is. Well, he's black and white, and he looks a little grainy. You know, like a. Not like wood grain or plant
Like
stuff.
grain, like rice.
No, not like rice.
Orma's like, because Orma does have a hole into the living room, like it's a piece's head through the fucking floor.
No, I don't know how to describe
Yeah, I was
it,
hungry.
but I don't think I would know how to describe it, you know, because I don't think I have movies yet.
I don't know, like he looks crackly or something.
He looks, yeah, I guess that'll go crackly.
Crackly? Okay.
Yeah. He has a bowler cap on his head, and he has a nice suit and tie.
Huh, suit and tie.
He also has a very big bag.
I was thinking that.
I was also thinking that.
Good job, Hunter.
Thank you. Try it.
This is the most information anybody's gone on Grandpa ever, by the way.
Huh. Could you describe Grandpa's face to me?
Could you relate it to a celebrity for the audience?
Ooh.
Harrison Ford.
Frankie Kong.
Harrison Ford's a good one.
Richard Milhouse Nixon.
If he looks like Richard Nixon, I'm traveling to the ethereal plane and killing your grandpa.
What if he just like looks like Steve Buscemi?
Hey, I'll be real with you. I don't know any names for like celebrities. That's not something I pay attention to.
Tom
old
Hanks.
celebrities Google old
Google
celebrities.
Old celebrities is a good idea.
I'm
Danny
looking right
DeVito.
now.
Oh, how old was Charlie Chaplin? How old were those movies?
Older than me
Oh,
for
I think he would have been in the range.
Is your grandpa Charlie Chaplin, dude?
Dude, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Charlie
Okay.
Looks like
Chaplin.
that in a little
Charlie
order.
Chaplin. Old Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, no, this is cool.
Could you? One last question, Bobby. Could you
Yeah?
describe the color of this grandpa's face?
Well, it is.
Right. Told you that.
Yeah, grayish white.
Right. Yeah, that is true. Okay. Thank
But
you.
there's also the second thing Bobby needs to get. Remember? not just the arm cannon. Ender?
Say that again. Everyone's gonna.
Bobby also needs to get the amulet. Or he needs to get it, you know.
Oh yeah, okay. And after okay. Cool. Grandpa kind of like motions towards under the counter.
Oh? Alright. He sticks his hand under the counter.
And you pull out what looks like it is a button, like a small coat button attached to a piece of string you can wear as like an amulet, and it has that kind of shimmer and shine of a magical light.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna socket it into my already there necklace
Cool, that works.
in the center of it. Yeah.
Very nice.
And Marin did see that too.
Yeah.
There was no button underneath that table. Underneath that counter earlier.
Well, that's cool. Thank you, Grandpa. I really appreciate it. I'll try it to be safer from now on. Okay? I'll try.
He's gonna try very hard.
There we go.
Okay.
I love you too, Grandpa. Bye bye.
Peculiar child.
That was kind of sweet.
Yeah.
That was kind of sweet from my perspective. You also saw him have. You saw him be schizophrenic.
You know, I think I've seen waiters. Honestly.
Uh,
Voices in the head is not a new thing for our group.
True.
Yep.
Like the ones I make.
Crack. Just get on fence.
Can Bobby go out and actually test the cannon on something before we end this?
I will quickly just kind of describe what his music ability does, because I don't know if I did.
Alright.
Alright.
Hyped for Orma Day.
You're hyped.
Yeah.
More like you're getting piped.
Oh, that's good.
Ha ha ha.
You haven't seen my second day.
What?
I gotta pee. Fuck.
The peer.
True.
We're back.
I will continue collecting telephone cards. I lost my place because I was busy paying attention to whatever Bobby was doing. Being busy
yeah,
paying
fair.
attention is probably a good thing.
Guy has finally learned how to pay attention.
And
The bummer is that I have to get all these cards for Majima too and Sotenbori.
I'll write the bathroom
Ah.
time.
well, that's probably a good thing because I gotta eat soon.
Bobby, have you
Like
used
very-
any substances in the past?
I don't think I physically can.
Okay.
You know,
Bro-
the fact that he's so wholesome yet knows what substances is so funny.
Broken eat but
I've,
can't enjoy the loves the loves and laughs of Fent.
I've
Fentanyl.
been around a couple of houses. I've seen what a fentanyl user looks like.
Yeah, me.
True.
Bobby says this and his eyes glaze over a little bit.
Alright. You know what? I think I'm giving Marin an implicit bias.
Oh boy.
Just because you saw that.
Fair enough.
Telephone card. Yay. Actually, I should probably get all the telephone cards in here while I'm in here. I don't have that one. Oh, it wouldn't show up.
Done it.
Would not show up yet. Yeah.
So good
That's
at
fine.
video games, bro.
Proud of you, Connor. How's
God, I forgot how fun Bridget is. Sorry. I'm just kind of popping off.
real? So real.
That's awesome. I'm pooping off.
what?
I'm glad that the question was asked.
Is she in the bottom of the map? Of course. Rock and stone.
And imagine not having anyone to trade with in battle.
Shit, oh
blocking.
shit. Dude, thanks for reminding me Battle Block existed. Holy shit, Connor.
Yeah.
Core
Alright,
memory.
so Altis and Ormar next, December 30th.
Orma should go
Both of
next.
us?
Or
I was like, damn.
Orma should go next.
that's fair.
It's because he's popping off on Guilty Gear. He doesn't
Yep.
want. Yeah.
That's you.
Well, Timmy, you can pick either of the 3 days that I offered to you. I do not particularly care.
Alright, let me look at my notes real fast.
In your notes, you should look at your nuts.
Okay, we're going to pick up on your I guess your story day.
We're doing the, Alright, alright.
And we're gonna actually pick up in the middle of the day, I think.
Okay.
Orma Mipkin has spent most of the morning, like the better part of the morning, just outside the bounds of towns, kind of where people dump their shit they don't want, looking for something, anything that looks interesting. In the same way that actually I think about half the fucking party does, because you guys are all loot goblins.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
What do you find?
Well, I'm aiming for a pile of bottle caps, but I'll settle for anything that's generally small, circular, and metal.
Okay, I have to ask something about my musical skill.
Later. I'm gonna blow you up.
Hell yeah.
No, this will just take a second. As an envoy, I have something known as integrated tool. I'm basically asking, will I have proficiency with whatever I make out of my body?
Ooh, we'll decide that later.
Okay.
But that's a very fair question.
Yeah, no, that's Bobby's day, dog.
Okay, you are not going to be proficient with any weapon you make out of your body, but tools maybe.
Alright, cool.
I think that's fair. You shouldn't be able to make a long
it is
sword out of
dinner
your hand
time.
and
I
be
will be
proficient
back.
with a long sword.
He will be
I
back.
must eat now.
Can I be
Okay.
proficient with the Mega Buster at least?
He's just gonna use a heavy crossbow block.
Okay.
You're just gonna fire wood pellets.
The
Which
Elder
is how
Blast
I
is
imagine
jargon.
Bobby exposed waste.
Is Bobby gonna grow up to be Jay Easy?
Alright, what's
Heavy
so
crossbow.
while you are traveling, Emerson, to find the small, round, circular metal thing, you found a fucking like a button battery.
Okay.
Oh, like one of those tiny batteries you put in like flashlights and shit that are really itty bitty.
Yeah. And you
They're
grab
called like
it. You put
C
it,
batteries or some dumb shit, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
well, when I say bun battery, you know what I mean.
Yeah, the short, like the flat circle batteries.
Yeah. You
They're
grab it. You
generally
lift it
lithium.
above your head, and you kind of like almost a spark in your brain. You are told to kind of. You know how I described the hollowed out 8 ball that the plankton in the race rode on top of?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that is kind of like the natural storage spot a plankton would have when they're moving third nomadic tribe, and your brain tells you to go to that,
Okay.
but obviously you don't have one.
Yeah. It's just the
What?
impulse.
Yeah. What do you like? And it's I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh Jesus. Wisdom, dude. That's like probably my worst stat.
I know. I'm well aware.
Evil creature. You're an evil creature. Hold on, my fucking pee, my pee. It's falling off. My pee is flying. My PNG
Nah.
won't fucking load. It's literally just blank.
Damn.
Okay, so slash got 12. Saving throw. Yeah, still 12.
You find it very hard to kind of fight this urge to find your orb. You know, the home
Yeah.
orb. Where do you go? What does that do to you?
I impulsively carry it north.
Town is south. You go north. You know, you start wandering into the wilderness, trying to find this home orb that doesn't exist. Maybe it never existed because you never kind of elaborated on the nomadic tribe part of Plant Game, probably because you didn't remember.
Nope,
But
I forgot.
I think it's incredibly interesting if Orma Nipkin never was part of that structure, and it's just all kind of instinct at this point.
Based.
You travel kind of almost unconsciously in like a bit of a catatonic state for probably another half day. And once nighttime reaches, and especially since you kind of work best at night, it snaps you out of it. You snap out of this, and you're in the middle of fucking nowhere with this bun battery held above your head.
Yeah.
What do you do? What is that?
Well,
what kind of position does it do to you?
I'd probably look around, see if there was truly any meaning to why I ran up this way. Is there anything of note?
Kind of get these flashes of this kind of like, I guess, this desire to have and to keep and to hoard, which you are very familiar with. But your room doesn't feel like where you should put this. It doesn't feel like the place in which you put everything, right?
Yeah.
So, something led you here, and it was instinctually leading you to something that you don't know what is. Make a survival check for me.
Ooh, survival.
Survival check.
Wowie. God, that one's gonna be like a -1. Hold on, my eyes got a cross to see the word. Oh my god, it's a +2.
Wow.
I got 10.
10. Sure. You end up meeting. As you're kind of like looking around in the dark, you know, your eyes very quickly adjusting to the dark because that's what you're used to. You see a kind of lumbering figure, maybe about 8 inches, walking up to you through the tall grass.
Oh, it's very substantial.
Is that what Orma Midkin says?
Well, listen, if there's something 4 times my size anywhere ever, Orama would probably be like, "Damn, that's a big bitch."
And you just see as this like giant, you know, kind of you see this humongous beetle person walk by you, and using one arm they're pushing a thing and the other one is rolling another ballish thing behind them, and they don't say anything. They look at you and they see you holding this bun battery, and they kind of look around, and they just kind of pull their back arms away from the thing they're rolling, and they just walk away, pushing the other one away.
So they left the thing they were pulling.
They left the orb they're kind of rolling behind them,
I'd
and
like
it's an
to
orb. It's circular.
Investigate the orb.
You look at it, and it is. I'm looking around my room. Thanks. You found it is. It's kind of like this
Basketball.
giant Kirby figurine that has been hollowed out.
Why do you have that?
And they're. You turn around to like ask the beetle person this, and they're gone. Just like a big trowel through the grass. They push the thing they were pushing away.
If I wore it, how big is it? Can I fit inside?
It is. You can easily fit inside. It easily fits you, and you feel like you could fit 4 more of you.
What the fuck?
Good thing he's got an
So,
army of 12.
I've got the 5 Kirby mass attack.
You, and since you didn't have anywhere to put this anyways, you decided to put the bun down in the orb. And I guess you just, you know, start rolling it back home.
I mean, there's nothing else I can really do. I suppose I want it.
Yeah, you know, you want to put your stuff into a big orb. You found an orb.
Found
Oh, by
an
the way,
orb.
the way to enter it is just Kirby's mouth.
I thought you were gonna say his ass.
No.
What are you doing to that there, Kirby?
And once again, somebody enters the house at like fucking midnight with something odd as you place the Kirby orb in the garage next to a sleeping Altus.
I put it next to the moth guy. I want to keep that shit the fuck away from him.
Okay, you place it in the backyard.
Good.
Bobby
know how
like wakes
a
up
plant can work.
groggily and like stares at him as he like pushes it through the room, and he's just like, okay. He passes out
Boyo.
again.
Thank God I have sleep in a different house. No.
I should
You
put it
still
in your
see it.
fucking house.
You wake up to just like the sound of like plastic on concrete, and you look out the window as Ormo pushes this thing into the shared backyard.
That's awesome. Based Worma.
I don't think you would find that awesome.
No, I'm like,
Yeah.
Your character was
Man.
like, what the fuck?
This image. What the fuck? Oh,
ultimately, it
Yeah,
is what it
Probably
is.
what it was like. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Marin's seen you guys do random bullshit for about half a month at this point. He's like,
You,
Okay.
there's a whole
Passes out.
boneyard you can mess around it, you know.
Bones.
alright,
Not a
you
big
have
fan
made
of bones.
A bunch of weird friends. I hope you know that.
there you go.
Wow.
Figment orb acquired. I'm
Alright.
Plankin orb acquired. Which is the
Who is
closest
that?
you're gonna get to an onion.
I figured it'd be somewhat of that sort.
Well, the only person left is Altus.
Awesome.
And then we need to do 2 more days for each of us.
Timmy, I'll let you decide.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Yeah, I already made him do that.
Forced to pick.
Story.
Okay.
Born to white.
So you wake up bright and early, you know, crack of dawn, kind of like as you do every day.
Yeah.
Wake up, strap your lantern, your sword to your back. Probably put on, maybe not all your armor, because today's just training.
Yeah.
And you make your way to the training area in the back of the Adventurers Guild area.
Okay.
You stand in the center of the empty empty yard, as you are the first person there, and you grab which one? Which one do you want to grab? Which one do you want to achieve?
Slash damage.
You pull out the slash damage, I think, minute hand.
I
Hour hand?
believe that is correct.
Okay, minute hand. Off your side, you pull it out. And as you like kind of hold it forward in front of you, you were brought back to a memory you thought you forgot. And it
Okay.
feels like you're a child again, standing for the very first time in a dark, kind of dimly lit cave area. And you see somebody in front of you, and you can tell kind of like by the way they talk and by the way they stand, that, and you know, the soft kind of like emotional fluttering of the wings behind them, that they're a Mothkin just like you, but you can barely make out the words and you cannot make out their face, as they hand you a sword. It's nothing special, in fact. It's basically just a large, slightly sharpened stick, not enough to really hurt anybody, but enough to get your fundamentals down. And their voice is kind of garbly and it's distorted, and it kind of sounds like the director from what is it called?
Heroes of Shade.
Mario Party 8?
No, it's the one
Control?
where everybody looks like the characters off of a bathroom sign. Jazz punk.
Oh.
Jazz punk? Are you kidding me?
You know, just like, or I guess more Combine. It's Combine-ish, if you know what I mean. The voices
Lord.
come out as garbled noise, but you
Animal Crossing.
don't remember what they said, but you remember what happens next as you step forward for the very first time towards a training dummy. What is basically just a bundle of two bundles of like grass stitched together into a piece of cloth to make a head area and a torso area. And
As you do.
you know, you strike at what feels like a person for the very first time. Make a attack roll at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, because this is your first time swinging a sword. No, 14. All right. You surprisingly are able to get a decent hit on this dummy. Obviously, it's enough to kind of make it wobble, as it isn't very firmly planted. It's not planted in the ground. It's kind of on the base, right? Because this is you're a child. No one's was expecting you to hit quite that hard. And as you kind of step back, everybody's silent, and you're kind of worried for a second that you've done something wrong. And then you feel kind of somebody put their hand on your shoulder from behind. And while you cannot understand them, you feel glad. You feel happy. You feel like, you know what you're doing for once.
Very cool.
And you spend the rest of the day just swinging your sword, getting your fundamentals down, matching the people around you to try to make sure you're getting your form right and your footing right, and you don't knock yourself over in the process. And as this adrenaline kind of rushes through you, as you realize, like, you kind of like start to enjoy the feeling of a fight for the very first time, you come to again, right? You are back in that courtyard, and in front of you now sits a real professionally made but completely demolished training dummy.
Holy shit.
And you look around, and the only person like who's there right now is kind of the receptionist you've seen so many times, but they don't seem bothered by it, because you have a feeling, especially when you find people like barbarians, they
do this shit all the time.
They do this too, and your eyes kind of hurt, and as you kind of look at this like almost puddle of morning dew on the ground, your eyes are kind of orange, which is weird. because it's
Right,
not
right.
like the same. I'm pretty sure you had orange eyes, but it's not the same shade. It's different. Something's just barely off enough that it feels like you're looking at somebody else.
Like a darker shade. Or
It
more
is.
saturated.
It's like this kind because your eyes are kind of more yellow than they are orange.
Yeah.
These
They
are
are
like
definitely like a
they're
golden
the orange
color.
on your profile picture right now. It's a very vibrant orange.
Your evil
Oh.
twin.
Uh,
A very red, like deep crimson
and
color.
after after a while, after the receptionist sees that you're done, right? You're done fucking up this dummy. They kind of go forward and they pull it away and they kind of bring out another one. And they motion for you to go again as you feel like they've probably done 1,000 times before. And we're gonna. I think that's a pretty good place to end that actually.
That's pretty cool,
Sweet.
actually.
That was sick. So do we keep? Are we keep going? We're doing more days.
Yeah.
I gotta write down the notes for that one because I didn't write it because there wasn't as much input from us. Admittedly, I didn't have the time to write down what I was saying.
To be fair, I didn't really have much input.
Yeah,
It
you
was-
knew that going into this. I basically told you
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, I didn't mind. That was cool to listen to.
Uh, cool. And we're gonna go to. This is not a second. This is January 1st. And we're gonna do Dragon. Dragon's still in a coma. This is Dragon's
The
free
coma.
day. Coma. I want you to know that his like I have like I like have like a third of the page for everybody, and when I get a dragon, it's 2 lines. It's like date, name, date type, coma.
That's really funny.
Wonderful.
And I'll just say, and it just kind of works, so I don't have to worry about like I don't want somebody's not gonna be busy on New Year's Day, right? You guys celebrate New Year's Day, dragons in a coma.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Bobby somehow got his hands on some fireworks.
The entire town's on fire. You guys all have to move.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm kidding. It's January 2nd, and everybody's done at least one day. Everybody's done their first day, right?
Yep.
Connor's not here, so we're not gonna be Connor yet. Who wants to go next? Not. I'm gonna say, not Altus yet, obviously, because you just went.
Alright. I'll do it.
Okay, Bobby wants to do his
Story day.
story day.
I'm ready. Get me
I'm
on
gonna
that
say-
ride, huh?
You decided to kind of on your own go into. You left late last night on 1st of January, 1st of the new year, to go into kind of like that town area from before the big race, right?
Yeah.
You get there because you travel through the night because you don't have to sleep that much, and you get there as morning arrives. The morning sun is peeping overhead. And you decided to come here because it was kind of the most familiar thing you've been to in a while, right?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Let me think here. Honestly, despite it being familiar, Bobby is just still kind of lost, so really he's gonna do the one thing he knows. Wander from place to place that, looks somewhat interesting.
Alright, so I'll let you decide. What store are you going to? Like, what's the first store you going to?
How about a magic knickknack shop? There's all sorts of small little trinkets.
Okay, that means you've gone into a hot topic.
Ooh,
You didn't go. Okay, like these are human stores.
I think a magic
wanna
store would
change
be
your
like
mind?
Spencer's.
no,
I'm not
no.
putting a fucking 14-year-old into Spencer's.
I guess we're
You
going
wanna
on
go
hot topic.
Go on a hot topic.
Yeah. I want to look at the little trinkets.
And you walk in a hot topic, and it was,
I'm getting deja
you know,
vu.
it was
Ooh.
December when you remember blacking out and waking up into this mannequin body, because that's about the time that everything happened, right? That's when the world ended. Although you
Yeah.
don't know that, you barely remember anything before that, admittedly.
Yeah.
Well, not barely. You do remember it, but for some reason, you processed that you wouldn't. You processed that you're 6 inches tall, but for whatever reason, you did not find it odd.
Yeah.
And you walk into this gigantic hot topic, and just because of your scale now, you notice that you are perfectly in line and in height for this fucking figurine of the mystery machine.
Wow. He remembers, looking at this, he remembers like he really wanted this for like Christmas when he was like 8 or so. He used to be a really big fan of Scooby-Doo.
And, maybe you're not the biggest Scooby-Doo fan now, but you have the opportunity to sit in the fucking mystery machine. So you
He
do
takes
that.
it, dude.
You
takes
sit in
it.
the mystery machine. What seat do you sit in?
Obviously, the driver's seat.
And as you do that, you sit, you kind of climb up a couple of shelves, right,
Yeah.
to get to it.
Yeah.
And as you sit into this driver's seat, you grab the wheel, and then you just hear click, tit, 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 as you see the other end of the shelf snap, and it goes all the way down to the floor as the mystery machine starts rolling very, very quickly down this impromptu ramp.
Oh god. Oh god. I gotta try and steer now, don't I? Oh fuck.
Yeah, make me a dexterity check, I guess. Just straight dexterity.
Wait, roll.
Oh, and do it at disadvantage because you don't have a driver's license.
Alright, how do I roll again?
/ roll.
Slash roll slash R.
Slash roll d20.
Think you're gonna want another sandwich?
Hold on.
Sandwich.
I want food. Hungry.
I'm hyped to make mac and cheese after the session.
Awesome.
Oh fuck.
You go hurtling into a pile of like. Actually, you hit the laminate floor. In which case the mystery machine fucking crashes and it goes butt up as you get flung outside the non-existent window because it doesn't have a windshield because it's a figurine of the mystery machine.
Yeah.
And you wake up a couple of hours later just in a pile of glass with no damage on you, thankfully. And
Oh
as
my
you
God.
wake up, you kind of, you sit up and you look, you stand up and you look at the reflection of what you assume what everybody else would realize, like if you would realize there's a bong, you don't because you've been smoking weed.
Yeah.
And for the first time when you look into your reflection, you don't see a like 12-year-old boy or whatever. You see a wooden soldier.
For a moment, he sort of just freezes, taking it all in. And he slowly puts his hand up to the reflection. He's like, I mean, they always said that I grew up really fast, but I don't think this is what they meant. In fact, I'm
And
shorter now.
make a wisdom check. Wisdom saving throw again. Okay, and then just like that, you see you. There's no wooden soldier.
Huh. Well,
And you kind of, you like, for a second you guess, for a second you're just like, I must have hit my head really hard, and kind of like, rub your head and stand back up,
yeah.
and everything's fine again.
I. Hmm. Bobby's just sort of. Well, he is disoriented to say the least. First the crash, and then seeing that. Really, he doesn't really. He doesn't really know what to do with himself.
And as you kind of think about that, you realize that because you spent a little bit more time than you wanted to this so far away from the town, because you pass out for a little bit, so you decide it's not time to think about this now. I need to grab something, grab whatever I want real fast or whatever I can hold, and I should go back home.
Yeah. I got my second sandwich anyway.
You grab the sandwich.
No.
You reached into like a little display. You pulled a sandwich off of some figurine and you walked back. Is that how you good with that?
Nah, I want to look for something a bit more nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to look for a small plastic box of Scooby snacks. You know.
Sure. You after a little while, you find kind of one of those mini brands like balls, and you kind of crack it open, and the third thing you find is the Scooby-Doo snacks.
Awesome. Mine now.
And it fits in your hands as if it would have in your normal life.
Yeah.
And you walk back home. Once again, just like for some reason, so many other people today, reaching home about midnight.
Bobby looks a little bit dazed as he walks in. It looks like he's thinking.
The Tinker.
I guess
All right.
he just puts down the Scooby snacks and just lays down again. He's tired. Today was a bit of a day.
Who's next?
Roll dice. I just want to see you guys get rolled.
Well, is Connor back?
Oh.
Not Connor.
Connor.
Hunter.
Connor's not here.
On door, there.
Lauren.
Yes,
Where's
sir. Probably the second one. I'm gonna research that old world skeleton. Or the wooden carved skeleton.
Yeah. We're gonna make this one your story day then.
This is okay.
Alright, so
Oh.
a couple of groundkeeping things to get this one figured out. Have you seen pictures of people before?
History check. I feel like it's not super unlikely.
I'm gonna we're gonna start right now. If you haven't seen a picture of a human before, no pictures of people have survived.
Okay, I will say no. I've not.
Okay. No one's seen a picture of a human. You've seen characterizations, like a Scooby-Doo character.
Yeah.
You haven't seen a human.
Okay. I actually
That's
like
why
that.
the skeleton is so big.
That is why the skeleton is really important.
Okay.
Well, I've got
you
my.
find yourself in. I feel like by now you've brought the skeleton to your office, not just inside your house.
Yeah. Like my
You have
my office.
You,
yeah.
Yeah. you have dug up some clay from your backyard. You've kind of created this recreation of the skeleton on your work table. In which case, you are trying your best using the knowledge you know and working with local doctors to make what you think a human looked like.
Yeah, shout out. I'm putting those brushes to use. Thank you, Altus. I believe you gave them to me.
Yep.
Yeah. It is a
Only
nice new brush set. Yeah.
I'm thinking a history check, I guess, works.
History check. It's actually so useful that I decided to, or that I have proficiency in that. Makes sense. Ooh, bummer.
What you got?
6.
You have
Can
fallen
Bobby-
into. We can not today.
Alright.
Because I feel like everybody's been a little bit too busy to kind of check in on Martin when he's working. You know, he's doing his actual job.
Yeah.
Connor died. Connor's back.
I mean,
My bad.
Hi.
Martin
Okay, Connor?
can call on Bobby for like a second opinion.
I could.
You probably will eventually, but you've fallen into the same pitfall so many people before you have, and you have recreated a person as if their skin was tight to their bones.
Mm.
Oh my
damn.
god.
You know, something
Anyway,
about this.
Did I miss anything important?
Debatably.
It's the same fallacy as how we reconstruct dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Thinking that like their skulls are really like their skin was really tight to their skulls when they could just be really fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh.
Eat babies?
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Um.
I'm glad you agree.
Well,
I don't know what is
clearly-
wrong right
Can I make? Oh, I actually don't know. I want to make a check to see if I can like determine whether just does not feel right, or I can just have that feeling.
Okay. Make a
Soul read.
Insight.
I'm looking at yeah. Insight feels good. Make an
Insight.
insight roll.
Uh,
I'm probably not insight because I'm probably in my room.
Bro.
Explode.
that one.
And you are utterly convinced this is 100% correct.
I will please call
I'm
Bobby.
gonna.
Please.
I think here's what I'll do. I'm gonna call in Bobby if he's not busy, and
No,
be
he's
like,
not, he's chilling.
I don't know. Well, to be fair, this is happening the day after Bobby came home from whatever the hell happened.
Bobby walks in and sees that shit. He just hears the fucking Minecraft cave sound for like when spooky shit happens.
I
He,
think.
like,
I think that I'm so proud of what I've been able to accomplish that I'm going to bring Bobby in and show him what I've been able to do.
Awesome. You do
I
that.
recreated one of you. That's not me.
Bobby, like,
Bobby, I need you
Walks
to
in.
immediately make
Wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw. I think sounds right.
wait. Bobby is horrified.
This is not the time to sing 21 Guns. God. Yeah. All right.
Looks
Bobby
good.
walks in, and his expression
It's a
immediately
good song
drops.
though.
Like
It's
eyes
so good.
wide open, his pupils like complete pinpoints. As he looks at what looks like an emaciated corpse. Connor, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
He turns back into a regular doll for a bit.
Yeah. Cole collapses. I mean, Bobby collapses on the floor as he sees what looks like an emaciated corpse on the desk.
Like a mummy.
Right? What is that?
That's I tried to recreate what one of those old world beings would look like from the Woods Carved Skeleton. It looks great, doesn't it?
No! No, that close!
What do you
Oh
mean?
my god! I think you just made a dead body.
I think he just made a dead body.
Hold on. Cast puppet. It can move.
This looks like, oh my god, dude, you're terrified of this fucking thing. He looks like for some reason it doesn't move like a puppet. Its chest is pulled up first as it like lumbers towards you slowly.
Oh, it's so cool. Oh.
Bobby
So-
is fucking horrified, and he turns around and he shuts the door and holds it closed.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's, is it that bad?
Yes.
Alright, I'll stop. I'll stop
Scary,
concentrating on
scary.
puppet. I'll
It's like the
freaking.
fucking you see as what looks like a zombie collapses behind the door. You see
Aw.
the glass window.
Bobby peeks through the door. He's like, "Oh, okay, good, okay." But yeah, no, you have to try that again. That is. that is not
Okay,
correct.
okay. I mean, part of success in science is failure. I can understand that. Where do you think I went wrong?
Okay, you're gonna need him. Okay, Cole, you're gonna need to make me a check to think if you can articulate what is wrong. That is a persuasion check. I think sounds good.
Yeah, it's
I am very confident.
Put emphasis on the idea that it's sunken.
Ooh,
All right, you got an 18.
that's not
a
bad.
Describe-
3 total.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you can do when you're rolling, you can do a plus number to add your modifiers, or a minus number. To add
Yeah.
your modifiers.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So
Right.
start telling me what's wrong. What is gone
Okay.
terribly, terribly wrong?
So, the first thing is that there is no fat on this body. Human beings,
Or
Normally?
muscles, by the way. There's also no muscles.
Sorry,
no fat, no
humans?
muscle.
There's a name for him?
Yes. Have I not
I'll
told you?
write that down.
I thought I would by now, but I guess not.
Hold on, add a character for a sec. Is that a term? Is that are we referring to them as humans now?
Bobby's the first person you've heard the word humans from.
Okay, huge.
Yeah, Bobby knows.
So I'm like furiously scribbling in the notebook right now.
Right. So here, I can say this through words, and I'm going to, but after I'm going to have to illustrate this, I think.
And I'm going to.
First of all, there is no meat on those bones besides skin. That is not what people look like. You made an emaciated corpse. Secondly, where are the eyes?
Well, I don't have. Stuff is expensive. Okay, I could not get everything done right away.
Okay, that's understandable. I can
I'm sorry if that disturbed you.
Another issue here is the ears. The ears are a little too big, and they go out a little too far.
Oh, and by the way, it's not.
I
not
wouldn't
like
have known there.
ears.
I
It's
will
not human
say.
ears. He put on. I'd say I feel like he's seen a monkey. You kind of base it off a monkey, sort of like monkey-ish, monkey ears.
Yeah, a little too big. You gotta
Monkey
make
see,
them a bit
monkey do.
smaller. The hands. Why are they so big? How did you do that?
Did I make a homunculus dog?
Kinda.
That's really
The idea
awesome.
is that you got the idea of like, humans are a part of this species, so that means they must have really good grippy hands,
Mm.
like the rest monkeys do. And you may or may not have entirely overcompensated that.
All right.
Okay.
Marin does kind of get confirmation here. There is a connection between monkeys and people.
Okay.
So,
That is very interesting.
all right. So I think that's the issue, but most humans also have hair, but I guess that would also be kind of expensive. You also forgot the nails. You also forgot like the fingernails and toenails.
Actually, no, he did not. He put in like cat nails.
That's
Which he
awesome.
does
I
not
think
have.
I think you did worse than forget. I'll be real.
Well, I guess
All right.
I guess in a
Exactly
weird way
what-
you are the expert, so I
I
will
try
get back
and-
to work.
Illustrate what the human body looks like. I don't think it'll
I
go
feel like
well.
I feel like you don't have enough drawing skills to get it well, but you can start working on that in the background.
I have a
Sure, yeah.
yeah.
I'll try
Ask
that. Sure.
monkeys I know.
I'll offer my I'll offer my notebook to you for a bit.
All right. Thank
Open
you.
to
I
a new
appreciate
sketch
If
it.
he
page.
not 20s, he gets the Da Vinci model.
Ooh, roll me a D20 drawing skill. You have
Alright.
a +0.
Will say, if he does succeed at that, is he gonna think that they have 2 arms now?
Actually,
I mean, 4 arms.
He's actually gonna draw the Da Vinci model on not one, but
actually, this
Mine's
is a
on
good
completely different-
application of my music skill.
oh, true. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Mm.
You see Bobby like sort of crack his non-existent knuckles, and he goes, "Okay, I've been practicing this for a couple of days now. Let's see if I can do this." And you see Bobby sort of like punch his hands together as like cracks form along them, and a bunch of little hands sort of like start ripping off the wood, and underneath you see a
You see the form of like a Ken doll. Does that work?
I'm writing that down.
you
Wait, hold on. He's just like this is like the entire. Have you seen those like Blender videos where somebody or no? You know that scene in SpongeBob where SpongeBob hits the fucking chisel against the fucking block of stone once, and it's fucking David.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like that, but it's a Ken doll. He's just Ken, dude.
No
You see
changes for
a
anything?
paintbrush
That's so awesome.
slide out of the dark inky void of the hand, and you see him
Oh.
get down on the floor with a piece of paper and your notebook, and he starts drawing. Which means
Ken
I
doll.
rolled with the proficiency.
If it's a Ken doll, does that mean that
Oh yeah, true. Actually, yeah. Roll a.
that Marin thinks it
make
doesn't
make
have
a
a penis?
dexterity check to see how accurate this gets.
16 plus
All right.
2 plus 2, so that's like a dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20. Yeah, the Ken doll. Not quite human, but significantly better than the monster he made.
It's not the best, but I think this is better than he glances over at it and he quickly looks away. Yeah, try that.
Hold on. I'm gonna go in notes for this. Just to confirm.
And
This?
Oh my fucking god. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Again, not quite human, but close and significantly closer.
I will preface that this is not perfect. Please don't make that ever again. As he gestures over to the fucking horrifying doll.
I'm sorry. I tried my best.
I don't blame you, but thank you. Bobby
Alright.
is going this time. Bobby is going to watch as you do this, and he's going to point out, he's going to help you a little bit.
Do I roll for
Alright,
drawing now?
lots of Mara and Bobby interaction today.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Fun.
Roll for drawing with advantage. Help.
Sure.
And since you
I
have
guess
me
drawing
on
is
your
a
side-
dexterity skill, I think.
Is it?
Yeah. If you want, you could argue performance.
You
I
returned
think.
from gay. Welcome back, Reed Spun. Performance. I could actually. Actually, never mind. My performance is -1. I'll do dexterity.
Can I assist and give him
it might be
advantage?
sleight of hand.
He's already going to get advantage because he has the
Okay.
most live model he's ever had ever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forget that does that.
5 plus 3. He got
Yeah.
an 8.
No. I straight up
do-
just messed that up.
You mess it up and you run out of time today, so you decide to come back to this at a later date. I think
Okay.
that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, cool.
It's
January
closer, at
4th.
least, I feel like.
Gotta go into Kree to draw that.
This is just like Persona. We're in our downtime.
Kamashida's
man.
Palace. 2 days.
Okay, so who hasn't gone this run through? Everybody except Bobby and Mara. Who wants to go next?
Hey. We're so cool.
I guess me?
You're
Okay,
awesome.
tick, tick. Which day?
Can we hold on?
What days do I have left?
Well, one of them was supposed to be your like level up day, but since you came in at level 3, you don't really need to do that.
Okay.
You can do you can do. So you
learning?
kind of that was your level up day. Skill. It's story free and skill learn day. Skill learn is your level up. Story is something I did for your story. I already did yours. You have 2 free days basically, where you kind of do what you want and I react to what you say.
Do what I fucking want. Let's see. What if I just feel like, I don't know. A lot of the things I would probably do on a free day involve getting to know the party.
Well, you can do that.
Like,
Invite one of
Hey.
your party members out.
alright, yeah.
Oh.
You know what? Let's go.
Tick, tick. Do you
One
want
of
to go?
my favorite
Okay, I'll let you pick. Sorry.
one of my favorite things to do when I was back in the tribe was probably just hunting with the fam. So I guess
Okay.
I'll invite them to fight to hunt.
Who are you inviting to hunt?
How many people can I invite?
One.
'Cause if I can
Maybe
invite
2.
one,
I'd say 1 though. Keep it simple.
okay. In that case, I
If you want to
will
invite 2, you would have to. If you want to invite 2 people have to give up their free days to do this.
Gotcha. Fair enough. In that case,
So 1 person for free.
is there one person who really wants to go hunting with Tick Tick? Because I'll probably be asking around.
I feel like there's somebody who'd be the best for this kind of scene.
Yeah, probably. Is Rust here? Actually? Rust
I am in fact here.
Do you want to go hunting
Hello.
with Tick Tick?
I already have a plan for my free day.
No, this is his free day.
Oh, then yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Does someone else want to give up their free day to do this? I would assume not, but I figured I'd ask.
Nah, not right now.
I know Marin has a plan for his free day, and I think I know what calls him with his free day.
Yeah.
I still don't know what my
And
level up day is, and I don't know what my free day. I do know what my free day is, so.
Mm-hmm.
And Emerson is currently dead, so valid.
No, I'm just not saying anything because I don't want to.
Valid.
So-
Okay. In that case, I guess it is hunting time with Altus, and yeah.
Bobby and I are gonna go shopping,
Yeah.
You're gonna wait. You're gonna wait.
Okie dokie.
but like not now.
Yes.
I suppose I should make sure that my character sheet is ready.
Oh wait,
Because I
Go get more
imagine this
toys.
is gonna
Oh,
involve
okay,
actual
hold on.
hunting.
Nick. I will say, if you're going to do anything during this downtime, it has to be during one of your free days,
I was just
or it
Im-
doesn't happen.
I was just gonna imply that, like, and not have a thing for it. Like, we're just doing that.
The implication that it is happening in the background.
Yes.
Okay.
However, nothing is actually getting done.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just.
You're window shopping. Okay, I get it.
Yay.
So
Yay.
Altus and Tick Tick are riding Vike out into the wilderness around Play City.
Hell yeah.
Do you have anything in particular you want to hunt, or any reason to hunt, or what? Because that would help me direct the scene.
Honestly, I kind of have always. I feel like Tick Tick would typically use this as more of a bonding activity, because you know, it's an easy way to get away from everything else, including
Yeah,
the rest
that's
of your
fair.
tribesmen. But I'd say, you know, I'm gonna ask Altus. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Is there anything you would be interested in hunting today?
No, not really.
And stays over.
Good
Yeah.
job, guys.
Damn it! Fuck. In that case, Sorry, I'm thinking.
The thinker.
Da dinker.
If you don't, I'm giving you 30 seconds that I'm counting in my head, or I will make something.
Okay, valid.
We're getting ambushed in 30 seconds.
Yeah, true.
Bombs.
Rope?
Sex cannibalism.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I'm reading an article about praying mantises.
Dog. Alright, okay. As you guys are riding through down kind of,
Grasshoppers. Grasshoppers would work.
it's
Or
too late.
frogs.
It's been 30
Apparently.
seconds.
What do you mean it has? No way it
Ah,
has.
It's too
It
late.
has.
I've made up my mind. This is what happens
Okay, what
when
am
you
I
guys
hunting?
don't. Well, as you guys are riding down kind of this dirt road, not
You
an
also
official dirt
distracted me
road,
by
but something
laughing.
explode. As
Okay. Okay.
Stay over.
Bye.
And as you guys are, not really a officially endorsed path by kind of like local governments, but something often traveled by adventurers like you kind of hear this rattling noise in the brush.
Rattlesnake.
Are there rattlesnakes in this fucking region? I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know if there are.
Rare, but they're there.
The Rattler.
Rizzler.
Well, yeah.
They infest homes usually because, you know.
Yeah. Because they're silly like that.
Because they're silly.
No, they're just assholes.
I know. I say, you hear that?
Yeah, I do. It's really loud, and I know exactly what it is.
Wonderful. You then see me. Oh shit, I haven't decided what my actual weapons are.
I don't. Well, you wanted
Ain't
to
you
go.
got hands? Ain't you a monk?
Yeah, you right.
Well, more like your claws.
Yeah. At that
Point stands. Home we can strike.
Yeah.
You gotta fight.
Alright.
Alright.
Give me just a second to pull up so I can pull up my racial traits.
He's so racial.
He's so racist.
Okay.
That's Nick.
Okay. Alright.
I only
Oh,
have
yeah, let's
3 more
go.
telephone cards to find.
Timmy, I don't know if you know this or remember this, but I have a thing called Chameleon Carapace.
Yeah. What?
And I-
Tell me and the class what it does.
Okay. So one part of it is, as an action, you can change the color of your carapace to match the color and texture of your surroundings, giving you advantage on stealth checks made to hide in those surroundings.
Well, that's not gonna work when you're sitting on a beetle that's actively moving, and you've already been spotted.
Oh, we've already been spotted.
Yes.
Oh, well, never mind.
Well, we can say you decide to cloak anyways, kind of turning the same color as the sky.
Because if I do that, right, because then I could just fucking, like, as much as I've been spotted, if I turn invisible, bitch isn't going to be able to detect exactly where I am. And it kind of
Well,
needs
it's
to.
not
If it's gonna...
invisibility.
Well, it's not
It's-
really invisibility, but it's like, you know,
You know.
similar.
Well,
Yeah.
Altus turns around and see. Altus turns around and see Tick Tick kind of like turn the same color as the sky behind them, as Vike kind of instinctually dodges to the side as a rattlesnake comes shooting out of the grass around you.
And I also jump when this happens.
You jump off. Yeah, Vike. He jumps off Vike.
And I don't know if I have time to do this because I used the carapace as an action.
This
You
is very
probably
free
don't,
flowing. Don't worry.
No,
I was gonna
that
say
too.
maybe as I come down I can do like an unarmed strike on
Sure.
the snake. All right, so
Just roll accuracy for me. Don't roll damage.
Yeah. 1d20. Well, I'll just say a d20. 15.
Yeah. All right. You see as Okay, Altus turns around, seeing Tic Tic kind of spring off the back of Vike, and then deciding to do kind of like a Superman punch as they come down, hitting the rattlesnake in the back. And this rattlesnake is probably going to be maybe a foot long, I think is fair.
$5. Okay. Valid. Yeah, foot long. Like me, I'm kidding.
Alright, do you guys want to react to the fact that you just punched a rattlesnake?
I mean, damn.
It takes a little bit used to
It's not
this.
dead. It's still alive. It's moving.
Yeah, but
Okay,
like,
well,
homeboy punched a snake.
yeah. And is it okay? Well, I guess I'll punch it again because is it doing anything? Actually, I'm a fucking mantis. I could cut its fucking head off.
That's also true.
Yeah, probably. I also probably have weapons that could do the same.
Well,
Do I roll for accuracy again?
yes.
Okay. Oh! Perfect!
Well, I guess, you don't really have claws, actually. Not
I don't?
really.
Okay.
Do you?
Well, in that case, I use my
Hold on, let me
fucking...
check.
Well, did someone declaw a fucking mantis?
I'm trying to see if this race has claws.
Because it's not... I guess it's not really an actual mantis. It's like a mantis
Oh.
man.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
mantis male.
You know, mantises don't also have hands, so.
Yeah. So very well. I do have something that would be the equivalent of a short sword, although I haven't decided what that object is yet.
Alright, well, let's just say. Okay, so you see as. Okay, so. Tic Tic springs off the back of Vike, and then they as they're falling down, they hit the snake back of the head, which is like a Superman punch, over pulling their kind of sharp item off. Like, I guess, where do you keep that? Your back?
Yeah,
Backways,
probably.
sideways, where?
I'd probably just have it like on my back.
As they pull the sharp, kind of bladed weapon off their back, and they get a good slash into the neck of the snake, but it doesn't quite die. Like, you don't behead it, as it kind of. We're gonna roll.
I'm gonna suffer for this, ain't I?
Let's find out.
Okay.
You don't. As it kind of it springs. It tries to like snatch you up in its maw again, but it misses, kind of knocking dirt up around you guys. You guys, and while it didn't attack you, you guys can't really see in this cloud of dust.
Oh.
Does Aldous want to do anything? You're still here. You can do things.
Yeah. Let me think. So, I don't really have much I can do, but how would you say the snake works? Is it like recoiled, or is it still like strung out?
You don't know. You can't see it through the dust cloud.
Hmm.
Those wings may not be useful for flying, but you could use them to move air.
True.
Alternatively, I have Vike charge both of us in there.
You go straight into the cloud of dust. Make a perception check.
All right. That is a 8 plus.
No.
Where is perception? 8 plus 2.
Alright. A 10. You don't see the snake, but you see Tic Tic.
Wow.
Ah,
You get up there?
you just asked me something.
I just asked, yeah, how you doing?
Well, it's not dead yet, but neither am I.
And as you say that, the snake bursts through the dust cloud behind Tic Tic.
Oh, what a shame.
Man. So wait, did it hit me?
No. It misses again, landing right next to Altus.
Oh, hello.
Now is your chance.
I want to just drop a sword on top of its head, like point down.
Awesome. Roll.
All right.
Roll to drop. Roll to drop it like it's hot.
15 plus
Like a
Plus 3.
4. Plus 3? Okay. Alright, you bury. I'm guessing this is going to be the pointed blade sword.
yeah. Also, my bad.
It-
Plus 5. Oops.
Wow.
Wow.
Into the
okay.
head of this snake. Kill very quickly, ending it. And as you guys have very successfully and very surprisingly finished this hunt a lot easier than you guys were anticipating.
Snake skin.
And I'm gonna give you guys a free carve, although we're not doing the carving right now. We'll do that next session when I get a block up for it. Just,
Okay.
90 each.
How did you feel about your first hunt?
That is not my first. You are a fool if you think that is my first hunt.
Fair enough. I guess you are a ranger. Never mind.
Like, bro.
I changed
but,
my mind about saying. If I'm allowed to, that is.
That scene plays out in Ticket's mind, but what they really say is,
Yeah. So how did you feel about that hunt?
I
Very
mean, it
similar
didn't take very
sentence.
long.
it was you fought a rattlesnake before. This was a little too easy.
Yeah. Like, kind of a joke. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Romantic. Yikes.
Surprisingly easy.
So you guys carve it up. You guys get whatever you get off of it.
Ouch.
But as you as it bleeds, because this one bleeds because it's not inherently
Is
magical.
it a fake rattlesnake?
No, it is a real rattlesnake, but its blood smells like poison.
Oh.
And you get the
How?
feeling something poisoned this rattlesnake very recently.
That would explain things.
Yeah. I'm willing to bet Wormers, another poisoner, was around here.
Perhaps.
Alright.
Do you
Uh,
think this is still safe to touch?
No, not really.
I agree. And I just immediately back away from the snake.
Yeah.
You grab whatever you successfully carved off of it without getting poisoned. You're like, you know what? This is all I need.
Yeah, exactly.
I
more scared of the
want to
snake
know,
while it is dead.
because first session you played Tic Tac, you just used the Harmon voice again, but this is a new voice. You did get a new one.
Yeah. I just
Which is
figured
cool.
adding a little more
I am
rasp
so
and
purple.
making it seem like I'm actually a character.
Hi, Waffles.
You know, other than, a bot. If you will.
Don't worry, I'm doing just fine.
I just imagine, like, guy who, if you think of, like, whenever, like, a stereotypical, like, crypt keeper or something like that. That's kind of the voice I'm thinking of.
That's fair.
But, like, broken
and
English type thing
I
as
think,
well.
and I think that's the end of this day too.
Awesome.
Who wants to go next? Ormar, Altus.
Hold on. I want to describe that when they get home, they see Bobby and Maren with like just a bunch of bags of like stuff, like snacks and other random knickknacks. You
Oh,
see
I thought you
Bobby
meant, like,
has
bags.
How
my
did
bags.
you afford that?
And I
No,
was like,
bags,
wait,
like,
why
I-
does Bobby have bags?
no. Bobby has one of those glow in the dark like vampire teeth in his mouth.
God.
So,
Oh.
I did also have spare meal vouchers from Cancun Grill, so
Yeah.
that's some of our bags.
And Coon.
Did I even ever use mine? I don't think I did.
You haven't yet.
You have it for a while.
Today was a good day. I had fun.
Yay. I'm
I
glad
hope
you had
guys
fun.
had fun too.
I enjoyed hunting.
I did. I showed Bobby around the town some more, essentially.
It was enjoyable, but I mean, kind of boring since it was like two
Yeah, the
strikes and it
actual
died.
hunting part was boring, but I imagine we did shoot the shit while we were like riding on bikes back.
Anyways, who's next?
Who is next?
Zorma,
Jorma.
Orma, or
Zorma.
Altus?
Jorma. Majorama Mask.
Oh, the best game of all time.
Yeah, you're next.
Why aren't you next?
That's true.
Because I'm volunteering you.
Roll,
Baby
roll a
has to go
D2.
last.
Somebody quick roll a
No.
D2.
Baby.
You're just really quiet, and I don't like that.
You don't like that I'm motherfucker. I have nothing to add.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
walk out
I'm
of
gonna
his
talk
section.
over this adventure that I'm not in. No.
Okay.
Who do you think
I rolled the
I am?
D2. It's Altus.
Thank you,
Bitch.
Anderson. That's what
Yeah.
I think you are.
Which one?
Level.
Level.
Yeah, like the level
Alright,
slash skill.
Level level day.
Oh, I see what I have to do here. I have to make stairs. Except I died.
Ah, yes.
This game is so silly.
Yeah.
So,
Altus, you find yourself after hunting yesterday. You decided to go hunting, but alone today.
yeah.
Aw.
You are
Fair enough.
chasing down. You are chasing down. This time, just a normal rattlesnake,
Yeah, not poison.
not poison rattlesnake.
You give us together the easy hunts.
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
Rude.
you find yourself in a bad position because you've gone into like snake holes before, right? This is not something that you're unfamiliar with.
Yeah.
But unfortunately today, passerbys and adventurers going down this path ended up collapsing the entrance of it, and you are in the dark, without Vike. With a
Well, shit.
rattlesnake.
Oh.
You
Well.
flick on your lantern and start walking down this kind of like what feels like a cave. The cave that the snake hole is.
Wrong.
and
I
you
don't start my lantern. I use dark vision.
Use dark vision. Okay, use your dark vision. And the kind of the only hint is like a soft, like almost yellowish glow from your eyes.
Lantern in the
Almost
air.
imperceivable to people who
Wrong.
aren't aware of it.
Dark vision.
Yeah, we're gonna be smart about this one today.
You and as you guys enter in, you notice that there's an intersection of multiple snake holes. And it feels very kind of
clutch. Fuck
yeah.
that.
And you kind of hear the slithering around you, and you hear and the rattle of the rattle, obviously.
That's actually just
Would
me.
speak with animals work on them?
I do think you need to see them.
It would. It would,
Okay.
but you're obviously trying to kill this. So do you want to talk to it? You want to humanize it in your eyes?
You can speak to something without humanizing it. I'm just
let it
saying.
be a villain. Just call it a
Psychopath.
Oh, it's a little too serious.
Listen, these things only know to kill. I'm just saying. But no.
Valid.
Well,
That's
I
how
will have it.
every animal that isn't an herbivore exists.
Yeah, and
What do you
That's
have
their
against
problem.
them? They're trying to live.
that's their problem. They chose.
Man, you Squidward hating it.
They didn't. They may not have chose it, but they're living it. So you know what? They gotta deal with the consequences of how they have to live. Circle of life. Also, that is a great Baki panel, by the way.
What the fuck? Huh? Is that a real panel?
But anyway. Let me check my pockets to see if I have any handy dandy tools to maybe kill a snake with.
2 swords and a fucking bow gun.
I would like to stick caltrops in the wall.
Sure. You stick caltrops into the wall. Make a survival check.
All right.
you don't stick caltrops in the wall. They seem to always when you do it. Not only do they fall out to the loose dirt, you are loud enough that the snake realizes where you are. As you kind of hear the slithering get closer.
Snake is feeling a little silly.
Well, shit.
I'm going to give it advantage on this one.
Oh, joy.
Oh!
Fuck.
I'm not going to give you a lingering injury because it's supposed to be the intermission peaceful thing. But you are snatched up by the snake.
Okay.
Is it? I guess they are bigger than us, aren't they?
Yeah. This is a bigger snake than you found than the poisoned one you found.
All right.
I mean, valid.
I gotta check.
Imagine after I'd imagine after getting poisoned and becoming weaker it would be.
He's
smaller.
checking if a rattlesnake is venomous. It is.
I am. The Google is
It
are
is.
rattlesnakes
It
venomous?
is.
They are
I can tell
very
you right
venomous.
now.
They are very
You feel the and this is obviously gonna fucking hurt. You feel kind of you feel one of the rattlesnake the two like like fangs
Fangs.
fangs like stick, you know, half fucking inch into your body, which is really fucking deep when you're 6 inches tall, and you start to feel the venom coursing through you.
Oh.
But yeah, you know, in a very familiar and you know, obviously you feel the pain, but you don't feel the fatigue. Instead, your eyes once again they kind of change and they start to glow a little orange, and the world starts to get really quiet. And the only thing you hear is the snake and you.
Intriguing.
I'm sure you know where this is going. Would you like to describe anything, or would you like me to continue?
Go ahead.
Okay, let me look at some of my notes.
While you're looking, I will say, Altus's go-to move when grappled is to take their shield and strike the eye of the creature holding them.
Yeah, sure. You do that, and it kind of in fact it causes it to flinch enough that you are dropped, and you're successfully you pull yourself off its fangs, because you know, being a creature like you are,
No.
you don't have to worry about bleeding.
No, we stay on the fangs.
Okay, you stay on the fangs. You do it, and it opens up its maw enough that you have the option to get out, but you don't.
We use their grapple to do more damage. That's the strategy here. When you're grappled by something big enough to hold you like that, you want to make it regret grabbing you, and also not let it ungrab you.
All right.
So that's when you start stabbing and beating its eyes.
Okay.
Or if you're really fucked up like I'm about to be, throw caltrops down its throat.
Right.
Sure. I'm just gonna give you this because I need this for the narrative. Your eyes kind of go, you know, your eyes go orange and everything gets quiet, and you kind of just focus in on the thing you're fighting right now, reaching into your, like, I guess your side bag, right?
Yeah.
You smack it on. You reach into the your side bag with one hand, grabbing a handful of caltrops. You smack the snake in the eye, causing it to open its mouth just wide enough that you're able to like jam its foot into the bottom of its jaw and kind of kick it open, so you're able to throw the caltrops in.
Awesome.
And you do, and the smell of iron starts to fill the air as you can tell that the snake's kind of bleeding from the throat. And you, in a very like decisive move, are able to pull your sword, one of your swords off your side. This one being the slashing sword, and in a bit of a peculiar move, you stab it through its neck, and then rend it to the side so you decapitate it.
Awesome. Free snakehead.
Okay,
I'm taking the
valid.
fucking snakehead. Like,
I mean, yeah, that's a free trophy right there.
And you know, I guess at this point you do pull yourself off its fangs.
yeah.
And you're obviously hurt, but you're not fatigued. and the venom kind of coursing through your veins is an awful feeling. Do you still take the time to carve it and get out before you leave? Carve it before you get
Absolutely.
out? Alright, that's another rattlesnake carve you get.
Huge.
Man.
I'm claiming just the full head as well, by the way.
Okay, you know what? I'll just give you the head.
Awesome.
And as
Like-
you grab it, and then kind of like that like almost supernatural focus you had during the fight is able to just successfully get you out. Before you walk into town, and everybody who's in like the town, like kind of the house you guys live in, so you collapse at the doorstep.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hello.
Oh, we got a fucking med kit. Come on.
Just fucking like opens the garage door, walks over like 2 feet, collapses, face planting right at the bottom of the fucking hammock.
You guys
Oh yeah, I have
see.
healing abilities, don't I?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
You
blew
guys
up
do
into the
see the
hammock.
two massive fucking like
Yeah. Oh,
gaping
sorry. Go ahead.
gaping holes in Octus's side, but you don't see any kind of that signature smoke that happens when somebody gets hurt coming out.
I am going to run up to him and I'm going to use Hands of Healing.
Alright, you do that. And
Bobby is just confused why there's no blood. He knows like they smoke a little bit, but it hasn't really sunk in for him, you know?
yeah. There's also no smoke, obviously.
There's also just a bleeding snake head in the garage.
Yep.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's
Ew.
rad, but I don't like
Yucky.
looking at the holes in you.
That's a
Okay,
lot
but
of
did you see the
blood.
snake head?
I mean, yeah, that's why I said it's pretty rad.
Awesome. Oh, this just fucking collapses again.
Man, I just use
come on,
Hands
don't
of Healing
die
on.
on us.
Okay, you need sleep, don't you? Okay.
Yeah. Altus is gonna spend the next couple days until their next day on recovery.
Valid.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Does
I
he
guess
feel
that-
better at least? Or my Hands of Healing for nothing?
Yeah. Well, I'll just say I don't know if Hands of Healing neutralizes poison, but I'm gonna say you neutralize the venom.
Well,
Good.
I guess I should have expected that at least one day. I guess that kind of comes with being a hunter. But Jesus Christ, that...
Who is this Jesus Christ?
Everyone
Don't
just
worry
spots
about
like a few calcium in his fucking throat and shit.
Yeah. It is now gonna be one of Orma's days.
Either one of you. I don't care which one you want to do.
That's your
Which one you say? Skill day?
skill day. You're going to college.
Hell yeah,
Which is pretty funny
college.
because you just got out of college.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I just wrote.
That's the whole day I go to college.
I just
Do
wrote
you want me to
Deceptor.
describe this, or do you want to study today?
I mean, who gives a fuck?
I mean,
I think
I
we all
give
do a
fucks.
little bit.
You
Yeah,
all
yeah.
care? Why?
Because we want
Elaborate.
to see you succeed and be happy.
They're
Both in
ops
character
in this
and out of
VC.
character.
They're lying to me.
You are my
What
friend.
do you mean? What do you mean?
hold on. So, actually, you know what? Well, this day could end very quickly, because I know you did want to do this. You're going to practice pickpocketing people in college.
Hell yeah.
That's fire.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Hold on. I gotta stop playing Pokemon Sleep.
Pokemon
/ R space D20 plus Alt Tab to my.
Thanks for that, Emerson. I
Oh,
just
you
saw
can
that.
write
Six.
D20 instead of 1D20 fire.
19.
19.
There's a dirty 19.
All right, I'm gonna say very successfully. You are not only able to steal, you're able to steal a degree.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You've already graduated. You're a college graduate.
Hell
Good
yeah.
What kind of degree? What kind of degree? What did you study?
Clearly not from a guy who's good at not getting pickpocketed.
All right, so what college are you?
It's a business
called
major.
Allure.
The College of Lore? We're not gonna do a lore degree. You stole somebody else's degree.
Hell
And put your
yeah.
name on it.
Business major.
You know,
You
what's
have
crazy?
stolen.
I'm not a business major no more.
Damn.
You have stolen somebody's College of Satire degree and put your name on it, and it's now hanging in your room.
College of Satire?
That's
College of
pretty
Satire.
funny, actually.
I can't
And the
believe I
reason why
stole
did that is
Timmy's
'cause we're running out
degree.
of time. We're running out of time.
Valid.
Boom, next thing.
Yep. Dragon's next. He's dead.
Oh, that's great.
He'll do it next session.
No, he's not.
Damn.
Hell
no.
yeah, he's dead. In real life.
Like, this is Dragon's free day. Skill end day, free days. This is his lore day. He's left.
Has everyone done their important shit already or no?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Alright. We got everybody so Marin's done a skill learn day and a
Oh yeah.
story day. He has a free day. Tick Tick has a second free day. Altus has a free day, but that we have to get to that one. Orma has a free day, and Bobby has a free day. Everybody has free days.
Cool.
Amazing.
And the only one we have to get to is Altus, because there's something planned already. And I guess, no, we should definitely get to Marin's too.
I want to get to mine.
I'm afraid for that one.
I want to
Alright,
get to
so who
mine
wants to
really
go- who-
quick.
Do you want to do yours next? Just,
Who?
you want to get to yours?
Yeah, sure. Mine's pretty
Alright.
fucking
Hey.
easy. All I want to do, because now I'm good at pickpocketing people, I want to pickpocket more people. But to do that first, I want to ask Marin a question as the resident of the McDonald's Play Place town.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not there yet. Chill out.
There's gonna be a McDonald's?
Let's go.
That's crazy. No, Marin, I got this crazy question for you. I run up to you, I'm literally up to your knee because you're way fucking taller than me. I'm like, yo, dog,
Yeah.
yo, dog, I got a question, yo, dog.
My dog.
Is there anyone in particular in the town city, that people really hate because they suck?
I believe so.
Damn it.
History check.
Sure, make it.
Okay,
18.
Think of a person for me.
Think of a person. Okay, so
John
Barack
Wilkes
Obama.
so
John
Uh,
Wilkes Booth.
in one of the town squares, one of the public squares, I don't remember which, there was this guy who would come out every so often, and he had these plastic drums and these, what was it? He had like sort of drumsticks, and he would just like bang on him in the public square, and it was actually kind of nice. He was not bad at his job. He did this for like 3 months straight, and he would collect a lot of tip money. Turns out, one day, he was found at the bar, like in the same square, kind of passed out. There's this, I think he's retired now, but the barkeeper that was there, somebody watched him nab his wallet. Although there was probably nothing in it. Just the notion that it was gone. The guy eventually woke up and was like, I don't know. My wallet's gone. And it turned out, 7 months later, that guy who was beating on the drums, he, like, burned down an orphanage
Oh,
and
Wait,
left
hold on,
town.
hold on. Is it?
I'm talking about someone who
the-
lives in town.
Hold on, are we talking about a pickpocket or a drummer busker? Are they the same person? I don't. I'm confused.
So, okay, the drummer, I said that for hyperbole. The drummer is the bad guy that I'm setting up here.
And he still lives in town.
And he still lives in town, but nobody has seen him in public recently. This happened about 4 weeks ago. What happened didn't actually burn down an orphanage. I made that part up.
Damn right, bro. I was like, fuck, I don't want to kill this guy.
But there was an argument to the square when somebody tried to steal his tip money, and he, like, stabbed a guy to death.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god.
I mean, he did have his money.
Is
under-
Orma
Like-
stealing from this guy, or is Orma
Yes, that's the
assassinating
plan.
this
The
guy?
plan
So-
is stealing.
So yeah, no, he was like, man, that's like $1 million gazillion dollars in my head right there. I'm killing you with my drumsticks.
That's crazy, dude. Do you remember the drummer boy's name?
I think it was
Drummer boy.
it was Jeremy Palico.
Jeremy Palico. That's crazy.
That's a
Thank-
Monster Hunter reference.
That's
Thank
also
you
a
for
Jeremy
that.
reference.
Thank you for that information. What I would like to do next is go down to. Is the Adventurers
down in
Guild kind of
history.
tied into? You're going down to hell. Is the Adventurers Guild tied to like local politics, like the mayor and shit? Do they have information about townsfolk?
What do you mean?
As in, like, you know how there's like
There would be-
community centers in your town. You can talk to people who can like give you
Yeah,
information about the town.
I'd say it is a decent community center.
Okay, then I would like to go down to the community center section of the Adventurers Guild and start asking the receptionist some questions about Jeremy Palico.
You go up to the receptionist. What do you say?
Be like, hello, is it a man or a woman?
It's a woman.
It's a
same person.
woman?
It's
Oh,
been every-
hello, ma'am.
It's-
It's nice to see you again. As I like jump up and I'm trying to like poke my head over the counter. Hey, I have a question I gotta ask you real quick about a resident of the town. Jeremy Palico, does that name ring a bell? Besides the murder thing.
Well, she kind of like floods her temples for a second. She's like, well, they were a decent adventure before silver rank.
Damn.
And they can't really leave their house now, as you can imagine.
Okay.
There's actually, yeah.
I do have a quick question though. Where do they live? Do you know? Like, you don't have to give me the address. I understand. What part of town are they? Like, give me
Well, I
the
guess-
address.
Like, you need to roll a persuasion for me.
I gotta roll a person. What the fuck is my persuasion?
Is it high DC? Because he was a
Damn.
dickhead, to be fair. Like,
I don't. Well, I'm not
Objective.
telling you.
man,
Why in the world would
wouldn't
I tell
know.
you?
because I'm
Damn.
curious.
All right.
Nat
She
20.
She kind of looks left and right, and she leans forward. Well, yeah, and like whispers the fucking address in your ear.
It's just your address.
Not my address.
Damn it. Yeah, I would like.
It's actually Nick's
I tell her
address.
thanks, and
Let's
I flip
go.
I flip her a gold coin as just a
I thought you were about to say
appreciation.
you flip her off.
I flip her off and I kill the receptionist. No, I flip her a gold coin with my little stupid Pikmin hand.
Awesome.
And I'm going to this motherfucker's house and I'm casing it and I'm robbing something out of here.
Make just a stealth check and a sleight of hand check. Make both.
And I'm doing bad.
Make a piss check.
How else would you make?
Yeah, true.
Okay, well that's a 9 on sleight of hand, which is first, and then for stealth is a 12.
I'm gonna say once you slip through a window and you are you're able to get in and you're able to get I'm gonna say 90 I guess 9 gold worth of stuff. No, 9 gold. That's still not 90. Not yeah, fuck it. 90 gold worth of stuff.
Damn.
And as you're like about to creep, you see this kind of blue like poisonous frog man that you soon to realize is Jeremy Palico.
Poison dart
So,
frog?
What the fuck are you doing in here? You can't. You what? And he pulls a bow gun off this wall.
I would like to roll intimidation to make him put it down.
Sure.
Call him a slur in Bollywog.
Yeah, it's gonna be in Bullywug.
Wow, wow.
It's a 10.
What do you say?
Well, it's gonna be in Bullywug for context, but it's essentially gonna be something along the lines of,
Put the gun down or I'll kill your family.
he coming back, super knuckle belt buckle banana truffle head ass. I'm gonna throw a chair at him.
Fucking attack roll? Because the intimidation didn't work if you can imagine.
I need you to say that again. That was so fucking good.
You have not heard that
Super
before?
knuckle, knuckle, bell,
No,
buckle,
I
then
never
treble
have.
head.
What the?
Alright. Alright, yeah. How about you,
Attack plus 2.
Oh, hi, Loki.
18.
That's how old you are.
you not only smash the chair into his head, making him fall to the ground, it shatters his bow gun as he grabs a knife and has to get up, and he chases after you.
I'm jumping out the fucking window.
Fucking rat bastard! I'll kill you! You're on my list! It's like yelling out his
You're
window.
on my list.
As I'm jumping out his window, can I go hee hee?
Yeah, you can go hee hee.
Okay. That's all I wanted to do.
Awesome.
Just harass the guy.
Hey, he's a murderer.
True.
Alright, and now it is January 9th.
It is 6. What the fuck?
Who wants to go?
If no one else does, I can.
Tick-Tick's
Go
free day
ahead.
2. Try to be fast with your free days if you don't have anything big planned, and that's like
Yeah. Can I use it as a study day? Not necessarily to like level up a skill, but to work towards it.
sure.
Okay. Ooh. I guess I'm gonna work on my musical ability because, as you said, I'm rusty, and I would let and I.
Okay, do you just want to kind of repeat of your story day,
Kind of, but yeah, kind of, yeah,
but working towards your skill? Yeah.
yeah.
Do you want anything elaborate for this, or do you want me to say that and we move on?
I'm good with you saying that and moving on. It doesn't really care. It doesn't. I said it doesn't really care. I don't really care too much unless you have like a plan for that. But,
I
yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
January 10th.
Amazing.
I just got shot.
Oh wait, I see.
Next. We
Shoddy.
need Marin, we need
Oh.
Bobby, and we need Altus.
Alright, okay. I have a very silly
Bobby.
idea. Okay, I'm gonna train my musical ability as well. But I have a very specific way of doing this. Bobby goes out in the backyard and he starts setting up a bunch of like random things. On like
Okay.
So one corner there's like this very beat up like training dummy he found. There's an easel with a blank canvas a couple of meters away from it, and on the table there is a chunk of wood, and then further down the table is a just like, you know, a normal piece of paper. And lastly, there is another training dummy, but it's behind the table where, like, you know, like a firing range instead.
What the fuck are you doing?
Bobby is going to train quick switching from items.
Okay.
So Bobby goes out. He does some like stretches to get ready. You know, even though he's a wooden fucking doll and he doesn't need to. And then you see him use the music box he got as a timer, actually.
Oh, that's creative.
And when
I
the
like
music
that.
stops, he tries again. You know, stops, goes back to the start. And he winds it up, and then he goes. First he goes for the closest dummy, and he claps his hands, and one turns into a short blade, which he just fucking impales it in the chest. And then he turns around really fast, and you see him strain as he tries to quickly swap from sword to brush. However, since this is the first time, he only gets halfway there before, you know, the cramps set in, and he has to start again.
And
And he keeps doing this until he can do at least one more thing.
Okay.
So he keeps doing it and keeps doing it. That's his day. Training day.
Do you want me to give you anything for this, or is this just like you're also looking towards just getting your skills better?
Just working towards something better.
Okay.
God, I can jump on the acid bubbles.
But
Damn.
he might try and quick switch after this. So, you know.
Okay.
I do think it would be very cool to like try and get like form a proficiency with a melee weapon,
Yeah.
so we could actually
Okay.
use that.
Now it is either Altus or Marin.
I'm writing
Altus or
stuff
Marin?
down right now.
Okay, so I guess this is gonna be Altus.
Are you watching Bobby do this and writing it down like studying a freak?
Studying a freak. Alright, so you ready, Russ?
Yeah. So-
You
You already know.
okay. Yeah, you are making your way up to the workshop of your friendly, artificer Ratman, Hans.
Nope.
And as you guys I'm not as you guys, as you, I guess you and Vike, get to his house, he kind of opens his door up and goes, I keep listening to the German accent.
Well then, hello.
Guten Tag. Okay, is that German?
That's German.
That German.
Okay. Hello, friend Altus. Come inside. And he kind of motions you inside. And you see on his main work desk is something covered up by a cloth.
I came in here to like learn how to make weapons. What have you got there?
I made a weapon.
For who?
Not me, obviously. I need you to, and he kind of, I need you to pull out your bowgun and shoot that. And he points at his, much like that bully book, he has that back porch made that's just like a shelf attached to the slide.
Yeah.
And there's there's like a training dummy, much like the same that you would find in the Adventure Skill.
All right, I'll shoot it.
All right. And he starts writing down his. Interesting. Now, I need you to try this. And he kind of gingerly grabs the top of the cloth of the object and pulls it back. Describe what you see.
Altus sees a revolving, like, cylinder, machination with a handle and a clatterstone very hastily, like, welded almost to a piece of metal and, like, sharpened down to a fine point with a small, like, adjustable hinge to where you could change, like, where the clatterstone's gonna hit in what is essentially a really fucked up rendition of a revolver. If a revolver was like way harder to reload.
And Hans motions for Altus to grab him. Go on, give it a shot.
Altus hesitantly like picks it up off the table, holds it on their shield to like balance it out, and then fires.
I do need you to roll the dice.
I will. That would be a +3, assuming Dex.
Yeah. Give yourself proficiency.
Huge! That's 5.
All right. You shoot it in the head and you knock it off, sending it spiraling down the slide. Not down the slide, like down the playground. As you kind of hear people freak out because they think a head just fell off the fucking top of the town.
Oh, great.
And you see Hans kind of start scribbling in his notebook and he goes, "So it worked better than I thought it would."
Altus like stares at the shiny thing in hand and says, "Can I give you my heavy bowgun for this?"
Well, if you want to, you have to bring me dagger.
Gladly.
Okay, I need you to try 2 more things.
Okay.
I'm looking for the block. Give me a second.
I'm assuming you mean the
Yeah.
2 things under the normal one.
Yeah, okay. I need you to do that again, but hold down the firing mechanism for a little bit longer.
All right. Altus like holds the trigger this time instead of just hair hitting it.
Yep. And you do an even. This produces a even bigger kind of like shot that punches a hole through the chest of the training
Training
dummy.
dummy.
I'm gonna give it to you guys. Even though you guys
Yeah. Well, I assumed that was the roll for, you know, not the accuracy.
Yeah, it kind of is bad. But you do see as kind of like the gun starts to yeah, it's a clatter gun. That's what we're gonna be calling it, by the way. It starts to like emit a significant amount of like steam, and it takes a second for you to fire it.
Altus then turns to Hans and says, "So what's with the hinge on the firing mechanism?" And like flips it and it points it at the training dummy again.
Well, okay. Walk up to it about arm's length, aim the bottom at it, and then smack the clatterstone.
Altus walks up. Also, did you say the bottom?
Yeah, the bottom.
The fuck? Okay. Altus walks over to the dummy and almost like barrel stuffs it before pulling the trigger as Hans instructed.
No, not okay. You just shoot up. No, like
Oh.
the okay, do you understand now?
Yeah, like where the fucking grip is? That's weird.
Yeah, give
Yeah.
it a shot.
Altus like fucking pistol whips the dummy and pulls the trigger.
Just shoot up. No, smack the clatterstone at the back of the. He like hold his head in his hands.
I'm missing what you're saying to me. Like,
Okay,
The clatter stone.
the clatterstone kind of at the like the back of the gun.
yeah.
Hans is telling Altus to like palm strike it.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I'll fucking like straight punch it.
And kind of like you know, and as a sound, very kind of the getting more familiar sound of clatterstone kind of smacking against another object goes off. It lets out a wave of force that sends just the dummy spiraling off the edge of the balcony.
Shit.
Okay. Bring me good data, and you can keep that one.
Sounds great to me. I'll be back to learn some more later, but I'm gonna go play around with this.
I want you to know I did say a while back that there was a way to get around the no gunpowder thing, and this was that.
That's real.
Alright.
Altus like walks out into the street, holsters the clatter gun in like one of their empty pockets, and walks out like a fucking Texas Ranger. Walks back into the house, looking like a kid in a candy store with a shiny new toy on their belt.
Yeah, what does the rest of the party think of that? As they walk back into the house.
You're just like me, for real.
Mechanism.
This is nothing like what you got, Bobby. Watch this shit. And, like he fires it in the house, puts a hole in the ceiling.
God fucking damn it. You know, you didn't have to do that.
But I really, really wanted to.
Did you use Big Shot?
No.
Okay, it's not Big Shot.
Whereas you're casting spells, I'm just using clatter spores.
Fair enough.
All right, and I think that leaves Marin to do his final thing.
Okay. I think you know where I'm going.
Yeah.
I have to remember where I'm going. The Adventurers Guild. The Adventurers Guild.
Yes.
Okay.
What you laughing at, bruh?
I'm actually gonna paste the title of this book in general. Because as I'm walking to the Adventurers Guild, Marin, am reading A Bone to Pick, an Archaeologist's Guide to Small Talk.
Banger name. You're cooking these up.
I am on my way to the Adventurers Guild. Funniest way this could go is if they're not even there.
Hold on, give me a second.
Bone to Pick is actually such a banger name. Like that just like fully realized in my head. I'm like, God, that's funny.
Okay, so you walk into the Adventurers Guild and you see the very familiar side of the receptionist sitting up behind the desk.
Okay. I walk up to the receptionist.
I gotta write down the name of this book. Hold on. These are so hyper specific because you also gave Dragon a wizard's guide to what?
Rizology.
Rizology.
Yeah.
Where do you find these?
I
You're
make
the
them
only
up.
person find them. I can't imagine anybody else is getting these. Rizology, a wizard's guide to social interaction, and a bun I pick, an archaeologist. Just small talk.
An archaeologist's guide to sex.
Whoa.
Oh,
You don't have them when I'm
Just put an R at the end of bone.
Okay, so yeah, you see the receptionist in front of
Alright. Marin walks up to the desk.
you. Yeah.
To the receptionist. Hello.
Receptionist, see you? Oh. Hello, Mr. Munir. Munir? I don't spell your last name. It's pronounced
Munir. It's pretty
Munir.
simple.
Okay, she said that.
Munir.
She said it right. She said it.
Let's go.
Unlike Timmy.
Marin does like a
You've
little...
just been butchering Marin's name this entire campaign, dude.
Yeah.
His fault.
Anyways. Hey,
Should've got a normal name.
flip back to
and
the...
as you,
Flip back to the book.
I need
right?
you to make a history check. Do you remember this person's name?
Oh.
That's a good question. Well, they would have a name tag, wouldn't they?
Do you
No.
do you wear a name tag at all times?
Yes.
Fuck off.
12.
You remember their first name is Noel. You do not remember their last name.
Noel. Right. Hey, Noel.
Oh.
I
But
realized...
she does smile at you, because you kind of get the feeling there's not a lot of people talking to the receptionist friendly.
Hmm. So, I wanted to say, you helped our group a lot with the good info about the race the other day. And I know it's your job and all. But I've been in this town for like 5 years, and I realized that I have never really gotten to know you well. And I thought it'd only be fair if I could at least treat you at one time. Are you free at all?
You need to make
And I'm going to make a charisma check.
a straight charisma check. Yeah.
My minus... Hold on.
I'm watching the roll come out, because I want to see this happen.
Okay, hold on. Straight charisma?
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight charisma. Because I don't think
You
any of the
want
skills
Bobby to come
really,
around?
really fit.
Do you want Bobby to come around and help you?
No. I've got inspiration. It's fine.
Play as Bobby if you need someone to guide you. This is
I'm.
You don't understand. They already talked about this with Altus.
I'm using my inspiration. If I don't get a good roll now, I'm cooked.
Oh,
Let's go!
Okay, is it Munir?
It's Munir.
It's Munir? Alright. And she kind of pauses for a second. I was like, Mama, talent. Thank you, Arisa. And you see as she pauses for a second, and she looks a little flustered, and she goes, Miss, and she, no.
I'm forcing you to RP.
I signed up for this, dude. I'm DM. And I knew he was gonna do this for 2 weeks.
It's true.
And she takes a second to kind of like collect herself and goes, "It's true. Mani, are you asking me on a date?"
I real quick turn like 180 degree, flip open the book. Take like a
You
second.
don't find it in there. You don't find it in there because it's not covered in the small talk book. You need a dating book.
Yes.
And
Sorry if that didn't come across so clearly.
oh god, I'm gonna come back to something terrible. I gotta get water.
He's gotta get wild.
He's gotta get water. He's taking a lap.
I gotta get snacks for this shit. I gotta see how bad this
He
is.
said you gotta get wild. That's crazy.
You gotta get water. Oh,
He's
and
he's
she goes,
killing Mario in his kitchen.
I'm getting fucking Mario in
and
on
she
this
goes,
shit.
I don't.
I'm getting Mario.
I think I have to say no to the date. However, I've seen you around town, and I guess getting to know you better wouldn't be the worst thing.
Alright. That works with me. Hi, Neptune.
Really funny scenario.
God, dude, that inspiration, you banked the inspiration from like last session, and you're like, holy shit, I gotta use it now!
I know. I don't know if you. I don't know if there are many restaurants in town you like, but I do know that Judy's Blooming Bistro, which I will paste to Timmy, currently has a couple of specials running. Bistro.
I'm changing it. Pronounced the exact same way, though.
Oh, okay. No, that's better.
Yeah, she kind of smiles, she nods, and she goes, I really, really do appreciate this. And she kind of like, very clearly, like, almost kind of like, yeah, she kind of, I'm trying to how to describe this. She kind of like very clearly realizes something, and she kind of holds her hands up as if to like stop you from saying anything. I don't want you to think I said no because of you. It's just we're not supposed to get really attached to any of the adventures around here. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, I can understand. Do you want to go now?
Do you want to do this now? This is entirely up to you.
Oh, I didn't. Like, that's the only part that I, like, wanted to actually act out.
Alright, yeah, sure, we can do that. And I guess, I wouldn't call it a date. But it goes well, and you can at very least call her a friend.
Let's
That's
go!
But it is significantly better than what you could have got with a 3. And also, I'll
What
give
was
you
the plan
her
with that
last name.
3? You?
No, it would have just been just a straight rejection. No even hanging out.
Damn. Fuck, go ahead.
And I'll give her the full name, and it's this. It
Glad
is
he got the
Noelle
fucking
Mario
right.
is here to remind you to use safe, to
Awesome.
use condoms during sex.
That's Mario, that is not Mario.
It's actually Wario in like a fucking painted red hat.
The M is still a W. He didn't bother fixing that.
Yeah, but it is red.
Alright.
Alright, well,
That's all I wanted to
Oh, cool.
accomplish.
As you guys
What the fuck
and
are you doing
on
with my microphone? Get the fuck out! Hey, what the fuck are you doing? No, no, no! Fuck off!
Cole's having a whole scene on his own, dude. This
I thought of the bit in my brain and I went, oh, that would be funny.
well, did that go better than you expected, Nick?
Yes. With my -1 Riz.
Negative one is.
Well, you know what they say.
They've returned.
You just missed something very funny, Connor.
I did. Oh man.
I now have a friend.
I always miss the funny stuff. What I miss?
Well,
Who's-
you can actually. That's crazy. You can watch the VOD.
There's actually a VOD for this campaign. Oh my god. There's actually fucking VODs I can.
If there's any VOD I actually want you to watch, Connor, you should watch that. I'm so proud of how that went for Marin. That's lovely.
That's awesome. All right. Is it just the part where you? Is it just the your part or whatever?
Yeah, it was mainly Nick's part. But now that everybody's here, on next day, January 13th, everybody's called up to Hans's workshop.
Oh, okay.
Stop typing in the fucking chat.
Is that what that sound is?
Yes.
That weird what sound?
I can't believe yo guys' website makes sound.
I'm muting the site. You're right. I don't know.
Since
I
when
kind
does
of
it-
not mute it.
Mine isn't fucking muted. It doesn't make sound.
It does make sound.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
You watch the VOD.
I don't give a fuck about your bot.
Dang. Fuck squad.
I
Fuck
wish
you,
I
I saw
was
your joke.
joking. I wish I was joking. It says master music volume level max. There's no fucking sound for me.
Oh, I see.
It goes, womp.
I think you're lying to me. On Ja. Or should
Anyways.
I say on squad?
On squad. Anyways. I didn't know you had a fucking section for find familiar summons. Good job.
That's sex.
Thank you.
A sex
yeah.
dungeon.
Sexy dungeon. And by the way, I have written down the name of every named NPC mentioned today.
Hell yeah.
Do you have a thing?
Yeah, so
your
everybody
phone?
is
remember.
called up to Hans's office during the morning of January 13th.
Is it Friday?
I don't fucking know.
Well, what year is it? Because we can find
100
out.
years in the future, dude. I don't give a shit. I'm
Exactly
sorry.
100?
It don't matter. Why does it matter what fucking day it is?
Because if it's Friday, because Friday the 13th.
Oh my lord. Yeah.
Why did the motherfucker Christmas didn't make it all the way to us? We didn't know what Christmas was until Booby was like,
I know it
"Hey,
doesn't
yo."
matter if you know what it is. It could just be an unlucky day.
No, it's gonna be a Wednesday.
It's gonna be a Wednesday.
Hump
Okay,
Day.
fair enough.
Let's just say, for the
Hump
sake of
Day?
lore, Hump Day has made it all the way 100 years in the future.
That's honest. That would honestly be pretty fire if we all know what Hump Day is.
No other fucking holiday, nothing else made it. Hump Day? 100
made
years
it.
from now, Hump Day's
There's
real.
just an old Hump Day card from when humans still existed.
It's the
and
one
someone
thing that
stole it.
it's actually on Martin's office wall.
Oh, that would make so
Hey,
much sense.
hey, I got
This
your
isn't
Tomberry
big fucking
T-shirt by the
banner.
way, Rust.
Huge.
So we found Hump Day, but he didn't find fucking Christmas anywhere?
Nope.
Damn! That's crazy.
Anyways, yeah,
I love
everybody's
that.
called up to Hans's office.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Hi,
Okay,
Hans.
we're just he goes. Well, so I know that you guys haven't been able to do a lot recently because you guys haven't been able to get any jobs. I have one. I have a fantastic one. I need you, and he kind of like, I need you to get me, and he pauses. He like actually fucking stops for everybody to like, for like anticipation.
Bobby
I
like sort of
need you
starts
to get-
jittering on spot.
He's like boggling like a rat.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
need
god,
you
boggling? I love
To
boggling.
go to the center of the city, and I need you to get me the grammarian signature. The grammarian signature is a fantastic ring, and it is the strongest of all the grammarian signature rings. I mean, the rings of the grammarian.
Oh.
I need to know very quickly if you guys want to. I don't know. This is my voice. I need to know very quickly if you guys want to get a snake way to the center of the city because there's nearby like big cities, or if you guys want to do a travel session next session, and do it that way.
I'm fine
Travel
either way.
section could be fun. A travel section could
It'll be a
really,
travel
really fun.
session where I actually give you guys pre-planned events. It isn't
Ooh.
just three
See-
random encounters.
See,
No, I
that
know.
would be good.
I want that. I want travel section. I want travel. That would be fun. I want to see more of this world that you have built for us.
So fair.
Alright.
I want to
so
use
true.
an arm cannon on something.
And nobody's said otherwise. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
Time to Bobby.
So, you can kind of hand everybody this voucher, except Altus. Altus doesn't get one. This voucher for a rented kind of mount from the Adventurers Guild, and that's why Altus doesn't get one. And there's multiple options, and I'm not going to list because I want to see what you guys. I want to see you guys be creative. What kind of creature do you ride? What is your choice of mount?
Oh man. What if it's another mantis?
Do you want it to be?
Isn't
No.
that
That's just called
maybe.
sex.
kind of way?
It is, which is why it would be very funny.
Actually, wouldn't be because you're a male mantis.
Question.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Question. Thunder. So
Yeah.
you said how sometimes toys can like come to life or whatever. Do all of them come to life with intelligence, so to speak?
Hold
Or
on.
do some of them have
Like intelligence or sentience? Which one are you talking about?
sentience? I mean,
Oh, gotcha.
you know, like, are they like an animal or do they have like person awareness?
Not every toy will wake up with intelligence. Not every like inanimate thing given life is going to be on the same level of intelligence as you.
All right, so I can theoretically choose another toy I could ride.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Thank you for the space on that. I'm gonna use that.
If you want to think on it, does anybody have their decision already made?
I don't.
This is the last thing we're doing today.
Am I involved in this? I stopped
Yes.
listening. Oh fuck.
What you're renting you're given a rent voucher for a mount from the Adventurers Guild. What are you riding?
Oh.
Damn. Is there any such
Really
thing as
funny
living
idea.
rock?
Living rock? I don't see why not.
Living rock.
Okay, but
Okay.
SpongeBob
It's not
boulder.
just a boulder.
It's a rock. But it
Okay,
has
SpongeBob?
legs and
Okay, but
it has legs and it's like the fucking the Dweevils from Pikmin.
And
Awesome.
I wonder if
Uh,
Pea Shooter from Plants vs Zombies is real.
Who knows?
Okay,
Who
I have a
knows?
really funny idea.
Mythical.
You know, fucking Transformers, right?
Yeah. Do you want like a toy truck?
Yeah, I want a toy truck.
That's
I want
honestly
A
fire.
Transformer that hasn't evolved enough to have like sentience to know it can like morph. By the end of the story, it becomes sentient.
So you just
Okay.
want a car from Cars, but in toy
No,
form.
he's not gonna be big enough to like sit in like a car.
Yeah,
Oh,
He has to sit on the back of it.
Well, I mean, yeah.
which is
still.
really funny. I think that makes it funnier, honestly.
Okay, who's next?
Can I ride a turtle?
You can ride a turtle.
Oh,
I was actually that was actually a joke, but I'd also like to see if a snake works.
You can. Yeah, I was actually hoping to say snake.
Yeah. I'll be riding a snake.
That is kind of funny, actually.
What does Tic Tac want?
Ooh, I don't know. See, what's something that would actually make sense, like size-wise?
Oh, you should try.
It doesn't really matter because we can fuck with the sizes. You're a 6-inch tall mantis.
What kind of beetle is Vike? Curious.
Stag.
I'm not gonna do a beetle.
Spike's
I'm
a
just
stag beetle.
stag beetle. Okay.
And I'll say the beetle that the beetle person Orma saw was a dung beetle.
Oh, dung beetle. That's actually the beetle I was thinking of. Actually,
A dung beetle?
I actually had like a split second thought. What if I did a dung beetle? What if I had a dung beetle mount? That would be kind of funny. I actually think it'd be kind of cool, but I'm not gonna do a beetle. That's
You can do a
area.
beetle. if
I
you
know
really
I
want
can,
to.
but I feel uncreative if I do a beetle because someone else. is
You
like,
also kind of don't need to have a mount for a monk.
You right. I could just like.
In fact, your entire thing is just walking around.
What if I just jump between the mounts the whole time?
There's enough space on this truck for 2 people, or at least more than 2 people.
There's not.
Okay.
You can just say no mount. That's an option. Save your voucher for later.
You should ride the Jerboa.
You could ride a
What
Jerboa.
is that?
Hopping mouse.
Hopping mouse.
Jerboa? Oh, that's actually quite fire. I gotta
Jerboa?
be honest, I like that. Jerboa.
Jerboa? Jerboa it
I
is.
like that.
That's not fire. It's a mouse.
Alright guys, session over.
Yay.
Awesome.
I'm glad
Have a
I ended
really
this
long-
as the fucking session with the joke like that.
Yeah, me too. How do you guys
your
feel?
mother. I
How
have a
do you guys
gun.
feel?
That was fun. I had a lot of fun.
Very
You
enjoyable.
have
like
given
saying
me
that
a
was
firearm.
I was
I did
joking
give you a
about
firearm.
peanuts,
I
bro.
enjoyed.
You
I
gave me a
enjoyed
Mega Buster.
having a very a fun, albeit short and easy hunt.
I can't wait to use that Mega Buster.
Just hit
Also,
crossbow.
can you send me the heavy crossbow gun?
Hi, stream.
thing?
Hi,
Heavy
stream.
bow gun?
Oh, can we bow gun?
Yeah.